Alright then, here we go. Believe my mic is now on. Getting everything shared out. Apparently there's some information coming in. But Derek has decided to cash in a booking. Putting the boys of Alpha to work. So we'll find out later on what that means. But for now, we're going to kick off with the SWA episode 17. Let's just do one last bit. Before we kick off this match. Here we go, let's get this thing started. Bird and Quinn, Angelina, welcome. But let's get down to business. Let's get this match started. And here we episode 17 of SWA is underway. And it's kicking off with tag team action. And here we have the light heavyweight champion Eddie Brooks and his partner William O'Reilly going head to head with the Harris brothers of Next Generation. No doubt after their early elimination from the Wrestling Cup, the trainer Mordred Nightwalker has been putting these two Harris boys to work or whipping them into shape. Whereas the boys of DIFH Do It For Her certainly are giving up a lot of size. Will their conditioning pull them through and give them the edge over the Harris boys, or will Next Generation take it to Do It For Her? Take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? Come on, boys, let's get down to the ring already, shall we? Don't forget, as soon as the bell rings, the Iron Skull and Women's KO will be up for grabs. So as soon as that bell rings on this match. And here we go. Coming down to the ring. This is a tag team competition match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Coming down to the ring first, he is your SWA light heavyweight champion, Eddie Brooks. His partner, William O'Reilly, at a combined weight of 457 pounds. They are the tag team known as Do It For Her. Still wondering if we're ever going to get to see who Her is. Or is it just a unanimous Her, all the ladies in the crowd? So ladies, did they do it for you? Eddie Brooks, the light heavyweight champion, will have to defend that belt soon at the pay-per-view Battle of Bannockburn. Yet to see who his opponent shall be. And it looks like we need someone for construction, because the Kool-Aid jug is in the building. Oh, no, that's just Tony Lee Butler. Tony Lee Butler? I thought it was Tony Lee Williams. What the hell? But there you have it. Do it for her down at the ring. The bell is rung, so the Iron Skull and Women's KO challenges are open. And here come their opponents. Standing in at a combined weight of 608 pounds. The brothers Harris of Next Generation. Also members of the Team Eternity. Both members suffering an elimination in the first round of the Wrestling Cup. So not a good start for Next Generation. Aiden Nightwalker still to have his first round match. Hey, the bell was rung as soon as they came down to the ring. The bell is open. How you doing, Corey Quinn? Just to let you know, Corey, you're in a bonus match at the end of the show. Apparently we've got Derek, who's stepping up with one of his 2 bookings. And it's booked for Core versus the Immortals in the main event. There you go, the 20-minute time limit, and the bell is rung. Straight away, James Harris has his leg hooked, whipped around. Tossed over the top rope, now goes William O'Reilly. Gut punch there, pulled through the ropes, and there's the DDT by the big man James Harris. Big forearm across the face, and only a 1 count early on here. How you doing, Ryan Matthews? Flying forearm. Whipped into the corner goes O'Reilly. James slow to carry up. Knife edge chopping, now working the jaw. Chopping the chest and chopping the jaw down, and down face first goes William O'Reilly. There's the kick to the midsection. And now the knee to the... Oh, damn, he got some bounce off that. I'm sure Morgan Nightwalkers beat these 2 boys into shape. They will not disappoint him again, so they better get a victory here. It would do it for her, and James Harris is starting off strong here. There's the big right hand dropping O'Reilly down to a knee, but there he is sidestepping. Using that pace and size advantage is William O'Reilly to dodge out of the way, and here he is going for the armbar. Wrenching on that arm. Could we see James Harris tap early on? Jimmy the referee keeping a close eye. There's the big roundhouse blocked by O'Reilly. Comes in, wrenches the arm round, driving him down on that shoulder. Now helped up slow to his feet, swung around, looking for the neck. Nope. Forearm into the neck. Shoots for the legs, but James catches O'Reilly. There's the gut wrench suplex. Brought up to the feet now. O'Reilly dodges out of the way. There's the gut punch. Collar and elbow. Nope. Bale toss across the ring, tossing him towards the corner. Do it for her though. Not the most sound strategy there by Harris. There's the brain buster. And looks like James wants to make the tags, bringing in Victor, but allows the tag to Eddie Brooks. The freshman both now in the ring. Straight out of the gate, the shotgun knee to the head of Eddie Brooks. How you doing, Drum Monkey? Swung around now, Irish whip across the ring. Don't forget, Declan Shaw and Mona Darby are your KO and Iron Skull champions. The arm wrench off the top rope, driving Victor Harris down onto his shoulder there. Eddie now moving round the back, bringing Victor up into his feet, shoots for the waist. Nope, DDT counter there by Victor. Trying to get to his feet is Eddie slowly, dodges out of the way of the overhand right. There's the pump handle into the driver there, down onto the neck. Stiff kick down the spine. And now Eddie brings Victor Harris to his feet. There's the Irish whip into the corner of Do It For Her. Do-si-do, around we go. Eddie tossed into the corner, and there's O'Reilly tagging himself into the match. O'Reilly and Victor both swing wildly. They're both missing. There's the Irish whip taken out. Wee Jimmy. There's the low kick there, caught after the gut punch and driven down with the power bomb into the floor. Goes Eddie. William O'Reilly, sorry. James now tagged back into this match. O'Reilly slow to his feet, snapped over. Now the knee drop right across the forehead. The stomp down missing though, but the big right hand catches him in the jaw. Float over into the Northern Lights suplex. Holding on to O'Reilly, bringing it up, twisting neck breaker. Up on the feet now, ducked under float. Back into that Northern Lights suplex, and again the float over the top, still holding on, bringing him up, and again working the neck of O'Reilly. O'Reilly now brought to his feet, whipped into the corner of Next Generation. Overhand right block tossed into the corner, goes Harris. Sent across the ring over into the Do It For Her corner. But O'Reilly, for some reason, sending it all the way back over into the corner, and there is the tag in, and back into the ring comes Victor. Discus forearm into the face, but Victor just took that shot to the head. Wore it like a champ. Tossed into the corner now, face down in the turnbuckle. Wee Jimmy, get out of the fucking way, would you? Learn your positioning already. Turned around. O'Reilly now bringing him out the corner. Release suplex, tossing him across the ring there. Helped up onto the feet now is Victor. Irish whip into the corner of Do It For Her. Looking for the tag, no, tossed into the corner goes O'Reilly, and Eddie Brooks tags himself in. Eddie catches the kick from Victor, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook, there's the suplex. And again another suplex with a double underhook. Brought up, DDT face first into the canvas goes Victor. Eddie standing in his way, stopping him from making the tag. Victor up on his feet though with the combination strikes, drops Eddie Brooks with that knee shot to the head. And it looks like the big man's going up top. Through the air with that leg drop across the chest. And again through the ropes, up on the top turnbuckle, through the air with another leg drop. And again, going up top, 3 in a row, 3 leg drops right across the chest. Through the air, corkscrew, shooting star press. Grabbing a hold of Eddie Brooks. Eddie though with the kick to the midsection. Grabs a hold of the wrist, rolled off though. Victor putting him back down. Pulls him through, backslide driver. Only a 2 count. Eddie but quick to his feet. The takedown. Now raining down the palm strikes, getting it through the guard there of Victor. Tagging in William O'Reilly. Well, straight back in is Eddie. Snapped over by Victor there. Drop kick, nope, swing and a miss. Eddie up on his feet now, comes in flying forearm, taking down Victor. Victor laid on his back, the knee drop right across his forehead. And again backed it, climbing the ropes now is Eddie. Perched up on that top turnbuckle through the elbow drop right to the heart, down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out just in time. Eddie bringing him up, grabs a hold of the wrist, now is trying to stomp a hole in the chest. Brings Victor up onto his feet, pulls him back, no, Victor breaks free, kick to the midsection. Kick again to the gut. bringing him through for the sit-down pile driver. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Eddie Brooks on 2. Eddie slow to his feet. Ducks on the flat line. The counter catches Victor Harris there. Down for the pin. The 1, and only a 1 count. James Harris in the ring. William O'Reilly though helps him out and throws him to the floor now. Eddie with Victor Harris now laid face down, ass up. Rolls him up, down for the pin. The 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. There you see James Harris now back on the apron. Victor pulls the punch. Eddie quick to grab a hold of him though. Swings around, backbreaker over the knee. And we're almost halfway into the time limit on this tag match. The knee drop into the lower back, stopping the tag from being made. Leaving the big man on the outside. Going to work on the arm now. Hammer locking him up, wrenching back. Pulling it like a slot machine, looking for the jackpot, the crack of the arm. Looking for the guillotine, but no. Victor counters, kick to the midsection, sends Eddie backwards, comes in with that running knee shot. But Eddie with enough to sidestep it, keeping himself between him and Victor Harris. Now there's the running lariat. Another lariat puts Victor on. He's back through the air, single leg drop kick. Up on the feet now, looking for the back shot. The 2 count. Oh, just in time. James Harris with the save. Eddie now climbing to the top. Looking to put Victor away with the knee drop. No missing. Victor rolling out the way and making an attack. No, changes his mind. Doesn't go for the tag. Snapped over. Stiff kick down his spine. Is that going to be a mistake there by Victor Harris as he's now brought up onto his feet? Discus forearm. This time rocking the jaw so much he collapses in a heap. Eddie to tying up now. Pushed back. And there it is. The tag this time made to James Harris. Looks to scoop Eddie up on his shoulders, brings him around over to the corner right in front of his own tag partner. Hot shots him in the corner. Ducked under, stiff kick to the back of the cuff, jumping lariat takes down the head of James Harris, and Eddie's all fired up. Helping James up onto his feet, looking for that guillotine choke. There it is, the guillotine, but too close to the ropes. But did that guillotine do enough damage? Looking to grab a hold, notice the headbutt. James now with the knee to the face of Eddie Brooks. Stomped down into the chest. Eddie now laid face down, ass up, dragged by the arm out away from the ropes here. The stiff kick into the ribs. And again Eddie brought up to his feet. James with a kick. Wrenching round on the arm now, hammer locking him up, swinging through into the DDT. And your light heavyweight champ's been busted open, pushed down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. William O'Reilly may or may not have made it. Eddie Brooks had to kick out just to make sure. There's the whip into the corner. The tag into O'Reilly. DDT. Real wheelbarrow into the suplex there. William O'Reilly now calling for the end. James Harris looking up at the lights. O'Reilly, what's he going to look for here? Can't make his mind up, it seems. Harris now looking to make the tag as O'Reilly tries to get the crowd behind him here. Feints out with the low kick. Hits the back elbow shot, but O'Reilly up on his feet now. The belly to belly. Dragged away from the ropes. Partner nowhere to be seen for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. O'Reilly thought he got enough done there. Victor Harris up on his feet, overhand right block, big left hand, shoots for the crossbody, sent flying across the ring, sidestep by Victor there. But they was looking for the German suplex. Victor with the answer yet again. Back elbow shots now raining down the hammer fists. Stomp right across the face. O'Reilly laid face down. trying to get up onto his feet, rolling through the knee into the side of the skull there. The arm trapped. O'Reilly had nowhere to go. Rolled away towards the centre of the ring. There's the stomp down. Now the wrist grabbed up, and here becomes the attack, working the body. And now the head of O'Reilly. Still wrenched up. Trying to grab a hold. Rolling through with the double knees. Victor with that sit down pile driver into the 2, and there's the save by Eddie Brooks on 2. Eddie quick out the ring. O'Reilly quick to his feet. Looks to try and grab a hold of Victor, but there's a kick to the midsection again, bringing him up this time. Looking to choke him out. O'Reilly just needs to reach out for the ropes. Eddie Brooks just needs to stomp down. There it is, the save again. O'Reilly, you can see, grabbing that throat, finding it hard to breathe. Gets caught with the arm drag takedown as he swings a punch, and now Victor working the body, and then the lariat with those kicks. Mongolian chop, scoops O'Reilly up on the shoulders. Brings him around to the ropes, and there's the hot shot over the top. And here he goes back to work on the body and the lower back of O'Reilly. The big boot to the face, wrenching that arm up again, and here we go yet again, the wrist clutch, wrenching back, manipulating that wrist joint before delivering a double knees into the spine. And again, Victor lays in wait for O'Reilly to get to his feet. There's the kick, the Kinshasa, right in front of Eddie Brooks. There's the 2, but still managing to get the 3 count. Eddie a bit sluggish there, and Next Generation managed to pick up the victory. You would have thought the worst place to go for the pin, but it pulled off for him. Eddie Brooks, all he needed to do was jump through the ropes there. There's that sit down pile driver to Eddie. Next Generation making up for their loss in the Wrestling Cup here with a tag team win. With that victory there, Next Generation move up onto 13 points. Doesn't get them into #1 contendership just yet, but it certainly helps climb the ladder. I will not be updating the points during the show. That will be done at the end. That way no more mistakes are made. Everything's done at the end. But right now we're going to go into a one-on-one match. We have a little bit of a brawl going on. Where is she? Poison Ivy Pine is coming after Damona Darby and her Women's KO Championship. So can Ivy Pine pick up the title tonight? Got to think about it. She's going head to head with Gemma McAllister later on in the evening. She needs to pick up a victory here. Doesn't want to be carrying an injury going into the one-on-one with a women's champion. Coming up next after this will be Kaylee the Red Widow going up against Ivor Cyanide. But here we go, running out the window, straight out the gate. Wheelbarrow into the arm drag takedown. Ivy taking over there. Kick to the mid, no, leg caught by Ivy, roundhouse, or back heel kick into the skull of Damona Darby. The wind up, the throw, and over towards the ropes goes Damona now. That VIP booth up there, watching on. Pushed away, Ivy now, Damona, the wind up, the throw, and, well, over towards the steel stairs goes Ivy Pine, falling down on her face here. Steel chair in her hand. Damona crawls, swing and a miss. Ivy backing up, giving herself some space. Gets the punch to the midsection. Now the knee to the jaw of Damona there. Damona rolled over. Ivy now grabbing her from behind, wrenching on the face. Stomp into that lower back for good measure. Helped up onto the feet now. The wind up, thrown into the change machine there. The wind up again and again, thrown across the arena. Damona helped to her feet. Ivy pops her up into the power bomb, driving her down onto the carpet there. Wants that steel chair, but Damona was going to use on her. Laid out on the back as Damona, steel chair, swinging a miss by Ivy Pine. Damona steals the chair back, throwing it across, smashing it in the face of Ivy. Now raking the nails down her back, but there's the back elbow shot. Overhand right by Ivy, fighting back now. The kicks to the body, followed up with the lariat there. Takes Damona off her feet. Ivy grabs a hold of that steel chair again, this time swinging a miss yet again. And again Damona comes running in, tossing it away from Ivy Pine. Swings around, the wind up, the throw. Over towards the DJ booth goes Ivy Pine now. Ivy brought to her feet. Sit down jawbreaker. Oh, falling nasty on those chairs. There goes Ivy. Helped up onto the feet again. Kick, no, the leg caught. Ivy swings around. Judo like throw there over their shoulder. Goes Damona there. Damona with the back elbow right between the eyes of Ivy Pine. Running bulldog onto those slabs there. And again going for the steel chair. Ivy Pine laying face down, swinging a miss by Damona. But the jumping lariat takes Damona and the steel chair over. Low kick, mid kick, jumping lariat, down goes Damona there now, the wind up, the throw and over towards the carpet. Big right hand, now grabbing from behind, pull back lariat, driving Ivy into the canvas there. Brought up, arm drag, takedown over the shoulder, we go. Kick to the midsection, Ivy not getting away, jumping lariat there, takes down Ivy Pine yet again. Brought up onto her feet. Ivy with a gut punch, breaking herself free. The wind up, thrown over into the dance floor area again. Nobody can bat 100 all the time. Wrenching around now as a hammerlock. Back elbow shot there by Poison Ivy. Back elbow shot by Damona. Tossing her into that speaker crate there. Now face first again, driving her down. Slipping out the back door is Ivy, overhand right across the shoulders. Damona slips out the back and a kick to the back of the calf. And back into the arcade zone we go with Ivy Pine. Brought up. Driven hard into the carpet there. What whiplash effect there by Damona. Drop kick, swing and a miss. Ivy now grabbing her up. Wrenching around on the arm, breaking free of the hold. Grabs a hold of the arm, bitch slaps her across the back of the head, but Damona feeling the worst for it seems. The wind up and again throwing her back over towards the dance. Oh dear God. Ivy Pine tripped over and knocked herself out on the floor. What the fuck? Ivy knocking herself out, tripping over the floor, face down. Wow, that's some special knockout there. But here we go. We're going to get into our next match. It's a women's division match. It's Kaylee, the Red Widow, going up against Iva Cyanide. But here we go, we now have Kaylee the Red Widow and Iva Cyanide going up next. So here we have two newly signed women to the SWA roster, both starting out a little shaky since their arrival. So what better to do than to give them a match going head to head so they can show what they can do. So can Kaylee build on her last week's victory, or does Iva score that win she needs to get her singles career started? Well, Iva Cyanide played a role for Ivy Pine one week. Question is, can Angelita return the favour for Iva here and play a little bit of a devil on the shoulder here? Let's see where this takes us. Coming down to the ring first. Hailing from New York City, she is the Red Widow, Kaylee. Coming out with the face paint this time. I think I might have preferred it without the face paint. So here we have Kaylee. But coming down to the ring now, being accompanied by Angelita Nightwalker. She stands in at 5 feet 6 inches, weighs in at 168 pounds. Hailing from Croatia by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is Iva Cyanide. But here we go, Kaylee versus Iva, down to the ring. Ring that bell, wee Jimmy, and here we go. Straight out the gate, grab it up by the back of the neck and led over towards the ropes. But there's Iva with the gut punches, or the elbow shots driven into the breadbasket there of Kaylee, sorry. Kaylee with the fireman's carry takedown on Iva. Collar and elbow tie up. into the side headlock, but Ivor quick to force her across the ring into the rope, shoots her off here. Drop kick right on the money there. On the knees now, bitch slapped across the face of Kaylee. Forearm across the jaw, down for the pin, not even a 1 count there. Helped up to the feet, reaches in, but there's the arm drag, takedown by Kaylee, picks her up off the floor, wrestling takedown there. The old mat wrestling techniques there coming out on Kaylee. The stomp down, nope, kick to the midsection by Ivor, running lariat, sends her into the corner. The stomp down to the chest, missing though. Kaylee reversed into the corner again, face down into the turnbuckle, but straight back out the back elbow shot. Across the ring now, Ivor into the corner. The mid kick, the leg caught. Ivor now rolls through, double stomp into the midsection, and there's Angelina cheering her on. Drop kick to the back of the head. Kaylee rolled out of the way just in time. Came running in with a knee shot. Missed, but Ivor doesn't miss with that drop kick. Now rolling through, bringing her around, swinging through into the neck breaker over the knee. Pulled away from the ropes, leg hook, nope. Forearm across the face. Only a 1 count, disrespectful pin there. Little bit of extra pain put in with that elbow digging into the jaw. But Ivor now grabbing Kaylee by those braids, leading her up and leaving her up against the ropes. But there's the backdrop, but holding onto the top rope is Ivor. Big right hand, no blocked, forearm into the face. Ivor through the air, jumping knee shot from the ropes there. Ivor coming back into the ring, but Kaylee ducks under the kick, sweeps the leg from underneath Ivor Cyanide, and takes back control with a snap suplex now. Being brought up onto the feet is Ivor, sidestepped, kick to the back of the calf, back elbow shot, and the whip into the ropes over the top rope, and landing on her feet is Kaylee there. Ivor giving her a moment's rest, was over the top, jumping to the floor there. Both ladies back into the ring. I don't know what Ivor was going for there. Changed her mind apparently. German suplex though by Kaylee. Catches her. Helped up onto the feet. There's the kick to the knee. Off the ropes. The knee shot to the head. And that could be the end of Ivor Cyanide. There's the 1. The 2. No, only a 2 count. Both ladies now on their feet. Ivor tossed over the top rope and lands on her feet on the apron. Kaylee quick to follow. Swings her around, looking for the DDT onto the ring apron. Just spikes her there. Ivor caught with a lariat after ducking after the first one. Brought to her feet now. Looks for that gut shot, but nope, there's the knee lift by Ivor Cyanide. The drop kick sidestep by Kaylee. Kaylee gets a gut shot and now tossed into the ring. Laying face down, ass up is the Red Widow. But Cyanide straight on the case, bringing her in, looking for the... Oh! Missed with the roundhouse, but caught her with the Insaguri the second time of asking. That's the tentacle lash. Down for the 2, and the kick out on 2 there. The tentacle lash caught there on the back of the skull of Ivor by Ivor. And now raining down those hammer fists. Ivor now stands over the body, grabbing a hold. And here comes Cyanide Dreams. Leg hook, center of the ring. 1, 2, and the shoulder up. Ivor now stands over Kaylee, sitting her up, bringing that dead weight to the feet. Kick to the knee, off the ropes. Head scissor takedown. They're driving the skull into the canvas. Again dragged towards the center of the ring. The stomp down into the midsection. Ivor now grabbing Kaylee by those dreads, forcing her face first into the canvas again. Sitting her up now. What's she looking for here? And again lifting that dead weight of Kaylee up onto her feet. The kick over, leg caught. The elbow shot to the top of the knee. big high kick there, catches Ivor right in the side of the skull, dropping her to the floor. Perched up on the top turnbuckle through the air. There's the elbow drop, but nipping up to her feet just at the last second was Ivor there. But Kaylee quick to get up, whips her into the corner. The mid kick tossed into the corner goes Kaylee. Fighting her way out with a big mid kick of her own. Running STO takedown. Roll away from the ropes. That wrist now grabbed a hold of, trying to pull the arm out of its socket. And again, climbing the ropes is Ivor Cyanide through the air. Knee drop by Kaylee, missing, forearm across the face, down for the 1, the 2, and a kick out again by Kaylee on 2. Look at Kaylee trying to get up to her feet. Ivor helps her up, kick to the knee, off the ropes, the Hurricane Rana DDT, spiking Kaylee's skull on the canvas. Helped up to the feet, tells her to bring it on. There's the fireman's carry takedown though by Kaylee, quick to answer. Kaylee now looking for the body shot, but the big overhand left there by Ivor Cyanide, corkscrew uppercut, and Kaylee's on her back yet again. Stiff kick down the spine, kick to the midsection, bringing her through, rolling through into the abyss goes Kaylee. And now Ivor again with the pin for the 1, the 2. Oh my god, Kaylee got the shoulder up. Ivor shocked as I am. Kaylee managed somehow to get the shoulder up. And here we go again with the Cyanide Dreams. Falling back into the pin, the leg hooked. We Jimmy count it out. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Ivor Cyanide scores her first solo victory. There was the knee shot into the skull. Here was that tentacle lash. Look at how she fell into the canvas there. Angelita watching on from ringside. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out. Here you saw into the abyss. What should have been a 3 count. Somehow Kaylee got that shoulder up. Maybe there just wasn't enough pressure on the shoulders here. Going for the forearm across the face instead of the leg hook. But your winner by way of pinfall is Alpha's Ivor Cyanide. Congratulations, Ivor Cyanide, on the victory. But we're going to move along now into another singles competition match. This being of the light heavyweight division. One Jacob Helms going up against a member of Alpha. Alright, let's get this down to the ring now. But here we have singles competition in the light heavyweight division. The current number 1 contender Jacob Helms takes on Jester Wolf, whom a man who is just his 5 prior singles bouts has picked up 1 victory. Jacob needs to keep the momentum rolling as we head towards the pay-per-view, whereas Jester just needs to jump start his singles career, especially as Alpha wish to claim gold in all the divisions of the SWA to show how dominant they claim to be. So who wins here? Is it the young gun Jacob Helms, or is it Jester Wolf? The way this card is booked yet again, it should be SW Alpha apparently. Heavy on the Alpha contingent. in this match card tonight. Made even heavier by Derek's singles match he's booked. But coming down to the ring now in a match scheduled for one fall. He stands in at 6 feet tall. Weighs in at 195 pounds. By way of Phoenix, Arizona, he is the young gun, Jacob Helms. I see Damona's making friends out in the crowd there, having a nice exchange with Angelita. Well, ladies, Angelita's not back in wrestling action just yet. She's been granted managerial privileges as we stand. But here he comes now, coming down to the ring, standing in at 6 feet or 1 inch. Weighing in at 220 pounds, by way of Los Angeles, California. He is one half of the tag team known as the Immortals, and a member of Alpha, Jester Wolf. So like I said, Jester Wolf has just one singles victory out of 5 matches. One of 2 members of Alpha in the light heavyweight division. Neither man riding high as it stands. But the Immortals do ride high in the tag team division. And there will be an action again tonight thanks to Derek Steele booking them in a match. Here we go, Wee Jimmy, ring that bell. Jester versus Helms. And straight out the gate, tying up Jester now with the rear waist lock. Taking him down face first into the canvas. Still holding on to that waist lock. But there's the stand and switch by Jacob Helms. Bringing him up and now returning the favour. Into the side headlock though. There's the punch into the head. Jester up on his feet, collar and elbow tie up again, pushed up against the ropes now. Jester Wolf, Wee Jimmy going to get in there, split these 2 up. Watch out, he doesn't. Oh, there's a bitch slap there from Jester, trying to get in the head of young gun Jacob Helms. Jacob though with the wrist lock, now moving up into the hammerlock, wrenching on the arm, but reversed into the Fujiwara armbar there by Jester Wolf. Both these men showing that they can grapple. Standing up, facing off. There's a snapmare, stiff kick down the spine. Jester again looking to bring Jacob up onto his feet. Fakes out the chop into the DDT. Arn Anderson, eat your heart out. Brought away from the ropes now. Rolled over, leg hook down for the count. There's the one and only a 1 count. Ducked under, rolled up, the nip up, the enziguri to the skull. Down goes Jester Wolf. Roundhouse, no, ducked under. Sweep the leg from underneath Jacob Helms now. Helms brought up, kicked to the leg caught. Jacob with the dragon screw takedown. And now the backflip into the meditation pose is just rolled out the ring. There's a knee. Back elbow. The boot to the chest, forcing him down. Running Meteora there. Rolling through into that cross-legged position yet again is Jacob Helms. Brought up onto the feet now is Jester, ducked under, but Jester comes back with another lariat, taking down Jacob. Helms now catches the leg, stiff kick underneath the hamstring, jumping lariat takes down Jester Wolf, but Jester with the overhead kick as Helms leant in to pick him up. back and forth between these two, no real advantage being gained as Jester now goes to work. But there you see Jacob Helms putting a stop to the momentum straight away with a fireman's carry takedown. The Pele kick catches Jester on the top of the skull, and now the double leg drop between the thighs. Jester sits up, nope, drops back down, and Helms going to work on that hamstring, trying to knock the legs up of Jester here. Collar and elbow tie up, force back goes Jacob, pop up fastball punch right across the jaw, hooks the leg quick as Jester. There's the one and only a 1 count. Brought round as the punch into the side of the head. Helms now brought to his feet. Overhand right block, kick to the midsection by Helms. There's the jumping lariat again. And Jester now laid on his back as Helms climbs the ropes. The crowd on their feet watching out. There's the 5-star frog splash, but he's met with the double knees to the midsection. And now Jester shoots for legs. Raining down the palm, strikes into the top of the skull. Helped up onto the feet. Kick over, leg caught. Dragon screw takedown there by Helms. Brought up, kick to the midsection. Helms now with the brain buster. Drags Jester towards the center of the ring. There's the forearm for the one and only a 1 count. Up on the feet now. Jester, Irish whip reversed. Into the corner we go. Big boot low by Helms, breaks himself free. Grabbing him up from behind, but Jester quick the fall out. Club and blow over the shoulders. But Helms quick to grab a hold of Jester again, whipping him into the corner here. Jester now turned around. Tossed out through the ropes, and well, Helms rolls out the other side. Building up enough room to build up a head of steam, dives over the bottom turnbuckle, tornado DDT onto the floor, and there's Helms celebrating, looking at the crowd as they cheer on. This is awesome. But there's Jester with the overhead kick again, catching Helms as he leans in to pick him up. Jester though tossed into the ring by Helms. Through the ropes he comes, stomped down into the lower back. Looks like Helms is going to bring Jester up onto his feet, shoots under, dragon suplex. And another stomp down into the knee. And again, Jester helped up onto his feet. Big knee. There's that boot into the chest, the running meteora yet again from Helms. That combination strikes working in his favour here. Elbow shot into the top of the head. Helms now bringing Jester up onto his feet. Roundhouse swing and a miss. Kick to the back. Elbow shot across the shoulders into the neck breaker. But Helms back up onto his feet looking for the power bomb, but there's Jester with the punches to break free. The running lariat sends Helms over the top and to the floor. Pump kick to the back of the skull, and face down goes Jacob Helms. Jester now with the combinations, folding up Jacob Helms. The big boot into the side of the skull, and Helms now being helped up onto his feet. But there's the big right hand by Helms. Shoots in, looking to take the leg, but Jester with the counter. Has that wrist lock applied. Now the elbow shot across the back of the arm. Looks for that mid kick, but Helms quick off the mark to catch the leg. Missing with that lariat, but catches the kick. The jumping lariat this time catches Jester, and he's on his back on the floor here. Count of 8. Tossed into the ring goes Jester now, still laying face down. Helms trying to get this crowd behind him as Jester still laid out. Is that delay on taking down Jester going to cost him? Is the flying forearm. Another forearm, but Jester pops up. Ducked under the lariat, but there's the overhead kick catching Jester right between the eyes. And helped up onto his feet now, grabbing a hold of the wrist. There's the big forearm though by Jester, breaking free. The Irish whip into the corner goes Helms, but Helms quick to a counter. Big knee lift by Hess. Jester fighting out the flying forearm. The drop kick on the button from Helms as he popped up to his feet there. Grabbing a hold of the wrist, rolling through his Jester. Drop toe hold by Jester Wolf. Helms up, overhand right blocked, forearm by Helms. Low kick is just laid up against the ropes. Irish whip, and Helms now ducks under, pops up, Hurricane Runner takedown. And again now Jester brought to his feet, looking for, no, the kick to the midsection by Jester. Jumps in now for Lufez press, raining down the right hand shots. Hooks the leg for the pin for the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Helms on 2. Punch to the midsection, kick to the midsection now again by Jester, brings him up. The power bomb into the lumbar, check for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Jester Wolf gets his second victory, and the number 1 contender's momentum comes to a screeching halt there. There you see the brainbuster by the young gun, dragging him away from the pin. There was Jester with the drop toe hold counter. Down for the pin again. There was the kick out on 2. We're not going to see the mover. Wanna be your winner by way of pinfall, Jester Wolf. There you see Jester Wolf picking up his second victory. There's discussions to be had, not just this second, but there is discussions to be had. There is an impending retirement coming. There potentially could be spots opening up. There's discussions to be had at a later date. Mr. Nightwalker, you will not be able to join the ranks of Alpha if you are an active member though. You will be going solo or joining someone else. Not Eternity either, they're all full up. So what you gonna do? But here we go, we're gonna go into another brawl breaking out, and it's between Andre Steele and Declan Shaw. So it's your Iron Skull Championship on the line. Andre Steele making a play to take out Declan Shaw. But here we go, let's get down to business. Cravat cut straight out of the gate there by Andre, stomped down into the knee. Declan now brought up onto his feet, step up, no, the Insaguri side swipe there by Declan. Declan with the wind up the throw and over towards the arcade zone. Already goes Andre, holding that lower back. You got to watch out around the floor over there. It's a trip hazard apparently. Brought up and there's the backbreaker. Club and blow missing as Andre quick rolls up to his feet. Brought up, high angled suplex there by Declan onto those hard tiles. Declan now, big knife edge chop takes down Andre Steele. Andre being helped up onto his feet. Declan, fisherman, driver down onto the concrete blocks again. Helped up onto his feet. Northern Lights suplex onto the wooden beam. And again, helped up onto his feet is Andre now. Thrown over and, well, fallen to the floor there. Declan, steel chair in hand. Andre comes running in, but the kick to the midsection, quick by Andre. Stops the shot coming at him. These two sizing each other up, but there's Declan with the right hand, a half and half suplex onto the blocks. Helped up onto the feet now is Andre. They'll wind up and over into the change, and, well, no, he falls over the floor in front of those arcade machines. Steel chair in hand, swing and a miss there by Declan. Andre grabs the chair and tosses it across the air hockey table, and a half and half suplex of his own there. They'll wind up the throw and back out towards the DJ booth goes Declan Shaw now. Andre bringing him up onto his feet. The right hook to the jaw. Grabbing him by the scruff of the neck, trying to lead him over. But there's Declan with those elbow shots right into the breadbasket, breaking himself free. But Andre coming back with an elbow shot of his own. Jumping knee shot right on the button, and down goes Declan. Andre now perched up, big body splash. Looks like he's feeling the effects just as much. Well, you're gonna when you jump onto a concrete floor. Helped up onto the feet now. They'll wind up back over into the arcade zone goes Declan now. Helped up onto the feet. Up on the shoulders. Down with the bow and arrow stretch now. Driving that knee into the spine. And again, helped up. Looking for the crucifix. Power bomb. Driving Declan down and mounting now. No, changes his mind. Realises it might be a bit far to jump. Arm drag takedown though by Declan. Bringing Andre up onto his feet now. Grabbing him by the wrist. Hammer locking him up, but there's the back elbow shot. Breaking himself free is Andre now. They'll wind up the throw, and, well, Declan falls to the floor. Andre helps Declan to his feet. Tying him up, looking for the face slam there. And again, bringing him up. Tossed over, falling down into the trash can. Oh God, that trash can still rolling. Collar and elbow tie up. Declan frees himself from the grip. Big overhand right blocked. Big forearm by Andre. Comes in, running in with a Lufest press, crashing down onto that trash can. Andre though starting to look a little gassed here. Declan laid out on his back. Andre breathing heavy. There's the stomp into the midsection. Now picking him up. Gut wrench suplex. Helped up to the feet again is Declan. They'll wind up the throw and over into the arcade we go again. There's that home movie camera there. Declan now helped up to his feet. Andre tries to grab a hold. Declan quick to sidestep him, grabbing him up, half and half suplex. Tosses Andre over, but Andre rolling up to the feet again. Big knife edge chop lighting up their chest. And Andre now helped up onto his feet again, scooped up on the shoulders, brought over towards the air hockey table. Hot shot across the air hockey table. There is Andre. Helped up onto his feet again. The fireman's carry takedown over the shoulders he goes. Declan now helped up onto his feet. They'll wind up the throw and over towards that speaker box we go again. Up onto the feet now, kick to the midsection. Declan grabbed up on the shoulders. The accordion rack, backbreaker dropping to his knees. The wind up and over towards the air hockey table yet again. Helped up onto the feet. Grabbing him by the throat, looking for the choke slam, but there's Declan with the elbow shots. They'll wind up the throw and falling into the speaker box goes Andre. Oh, that fall was nasty. Big forearm rocking the jaw of Andre there. Helped up onto his feet, looking to scoop him up, but there's the uppercut into the midsection. Breaking himself free as Andre. Big knee lift and the axe kick. Helped up again is Declan. Andre may be looking to finish things here. Tossing him into that trash can once again. Helped up onto the feet. They'll wind up the throw and Well, into the trash can again. Andre has that steel chair in hand now. Declan still laid out on the floor. Trash can across, the steel chair across the back. Now to the midsection and again to the back. And another shot. Nope, Declan rolls out the way, comes running in, grabs the chair, throws it away from Andre now. Grabs him from behind, dragon suplex. Andre helped to his feet. Gut shot there, breaks himself free. Looking, nope, pushes him away. Declan again, caught by Andre though. Thrown over and down to the floor goes Declan. Grabbed up from behind and again looking for that accordion rack. Dropping there, trying to break the back of Declan Shaw. Declan helped up onto his feet. They'll wind up the throw and back over towards the arcade zone goes Declan now. And Andre brings him up. Hooks him up. This could be the end of it here. No, busts open Declan, but doesn't knock him out. Declan quick to his feet, grabs a hold of Andre, and now throws him back over towards those security railings where the DJ's laid out. Brought up. What's Declan looking for here? Changes his mind, whatever he was going for. Spun around now, and here we go again. Back over towards the arcade zone. And Andre grabs himself a steel chair. That's what Declan was looking to grab, but too slow was the ginger. Brought round, nope, swing and a miss there by Andre. Side leg drop kick through the chair into the face of Andre. Brings him up onto his feet now. Big overhand right. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Swing out. Side slam and down goes Andre still. And the Iron Skull champion retains. I saw these two exchange, and Alex Wolf said this would be the match to steal the night. He believed this would be the match of the night. Let's see if he can deliver, as we see two members of Alpha in the heavyweight division go head to head. But here we go, Alpha on Alpha. The score is 1-1 between these two men. Caleb winning with the trios match. Alex Wolf winning with the tag team match. Now who gets that victory in the singles? Alex wins. He closes the gap on that number one contender spot, which Declan may have just extended that little bit more. But if Caleb wins, he'll manage to jump up and go above Alex and sit in that number 2 spot for the contendership. With the pay-per-view not far away, the stakes are obviously high. So who comes away with the victory? Is it Alex Wolf or is it Caleb, the diamond in the rough, James? This is a singles match in the heavyweight division and will be scheduled for one fall. Coming down to the ring first, he stands in at 6 feet 1 inch, weighs in at 245 pounds, by way of Los Angeles, California. He is one half of the tag team Immortals and a member of Alpha. He is Alex Wolf. Kyron pointing out to Connor McAllister, that's how it's Connor Stewart, sorry, that's how you go about getting the Iron Skull and doing damage apparently. I'm not sure if that's the great leadership you're needing at the moment, Kyron. Alright, that's Alex down to the ring. Now let's bring on his opponent. He stands in at 6 feet 5 inches, weighs in at 266 pounds. Flashy little git. By way of Fort Wayne, Indiana, USA. He is the diamond in the rough, Caleb James. Caleb James sporting a new look tonight. Looks like he's got himself a little sponsorship deal there. May have to charge you for that advertising. Like I said, Alex Wolf claimed this would be match of the night. Well, now it's down to you two guys to prove it. Oh dear. Not many cheers coming from Caleb James. Quite a few boos there as he struck a pose on the middle rope. Oh, it's telling me there's 21 eyes on this, 11 thumbs up. Thank you very much, it's much appreciated. As Wee Jimmy now rings that bell. Up on the shoulders now, straight out the gate. Alex looking to put this away, but there's Caleb with the elbow shots. Breaking himself free, leg drop across the back of the head. And now a stomp to the back of the skull. Caleb now wrenching that neck, and we've got a fine shot of Wee Jimmy's ass. Somebody tell Wee Jimmy to get himself out of the fucking way of the cameraman. He knows where the fucking hard cam is. Up on the top rope now is Caleb James though. Through the air, the elbow drop, swing and a miss. And Alex lets Caleb up onto his feet. Quick to time up, but Caleb breaks himself free. Shoots the legs. Double stomp, no, rolled out of the way by Alex there. These two men know each other well. Alex again brings him up. There's the gut buster. Up on the feet now, there's the gut shot. Caleb now having his face raked here by Alex Wolf. Pinned down to the canvas and considering their teammates, a stomp to the back of the skull could have paralysed Caleb there. The place of that boot into the neck. Up on the shoulders now, Alex looking, flapjacks him. I thought we were going for the go to sleep already. Brought up onto the feet is Caleb, scooped up, the backbreaker. Up on the feet again. Alex shoots for legs. There's the full mount, now raining down those palm strikes, trying to get him through the guard of Caleb James. Caleb again brought to his feet, grabbed by the wrist. Northern Lights suplex there by Alex, and Alex seems to be taking control of this match here. Leg drop across the chest. Caleb still laid out, sat up now. The whiplash effect by Alex. Perched up on that top turnbuckle through the air. The elbow drop to the heart. Leg hooked. 1, 2. And there you see Caleb get the kick out on 2. But Alex straight on his case again. Moving him into position before dropping the fist right between the eyes. The arm wrenched up. Caleb though fights his way up to his feet. There's the big forearm breaking himself free. The back elbow shot to the head. Alex rolling out the ring. There's the gut shot, and again Alex wrenching at the head of Caleb James, dropping him down onto the and again going for that stomp at the base of the skull. Zero fucks given here by Alex Wolf for his teammate, as he's now busted him open with the fists. Caleb again brought to his feet, whipped around and tossed down, falling over the steps. And Alex counting along with the referee there, showing the crowd 5 fingers. Well, I think that's what he was doing anyway. Snap jab, no. Blocked. Caleb with the kick to the midsection. Shoots in. Alex comes back with a lariat though. Takes him off his feet. Are they the sponsors for Caleb at the front there, right at the front row? Are they getting their money's worth from Caleb James? Helped up to the feet again. Back heel kick. No, leg caught. Kick underneath the knee. Caleb jumps in there with a knee shot. Sidestep by Alex. And Alex tosses Caleb back into the ring. Remember, it's all on the line for Alex. He needs to keep that gap small between him and Declan Shaw if he wants a chance of progressing to be the #1 contender, as he wrenches back now on Caleb James. No, Caleb holding on. You've got to think the stomps at the base of the spine or the base of the head could have been playing a factor there, as you see Alex going with a club and blow across the top of the back. Caleb though with the elbow shots, scooped up, and there they go to sleep into the German suplex. There's the bridge up on them tippy toes. There's the 1, the 2, and Caleb kicks out on 2. That bridge, getting up on those toes is all important. You don't want to be flat-footed when you got it locked in. There's the arm raked there, and Caleb again set up a stiff kick down the spine. It's all been Alex Wolf really this match, as he drops the fist between the eyes again, trapping that head and driving the elbow into the top of the skull, working over Caleb. Caleb though quick to roll up to his feet. There's the gut shot. Alex working with the combinations, rocking the jaw there, scoops him up again, looking for the flapjack this time. Alex though starting to gas up, starting to slow down as he tries to get up to his feet. There was the leg drop across the throat. Caleb brought up to his feet, spinning back kick into the midsection, shoots the legs again as Caleb was winding up and looked for a kick, and rains down those palm strikes through the guard. Sitting Caleb up and again trapping his head between the thighs. Caleb though managing to roll over this time, breaking his head free. Alex up, kick to the chest, wrenching round, leg sweep there by Caleb. Stomp down into the wrist. Alex rolling over, Caleb bringing him up, double axe handle, driving the man on all fours down into the canvas. Alex smartly rolling out the ring, but comes rolling back in right at the feet of Caleb James. Just as he pops up, he gets chopped his head clean off there with a lariat. There's the kick to the midsection, sending Alex against the ropes. Caleb turning him round. You can see Caleb exhausted here. Drops him to the floor. Knee drop driven into the chest. Now Alex sat up again, and Caleb goes to work with that elbow strike right across the shoulder and pectoral muscle there, attacking those ligaments. Brought up, scoop and power slam there by Caleb James, but Caleb, you can see, a little worse for wear. Dropping to one knee, rolling him to sleep there. Is that enough to secure Caleb the victory? Alex has his leg hooked now. Wee Jimmy out of position, down for the 1, the 2, and there's the kick out by Alex on 2. Quick to sit up is Alex now. Club and blow, swing and a miss. Irish whip into the ropes goes Caleb James. Alex suits for the legs, but Caleb catches him. There's the gut wrench suplex. Stomp down into the chest now. Double axe handle to the back. And again, Caleb bringing Alex up onto his feet. Was Caleb playing a long game, taking the punishment, letting Alex wear himself down? Risky move if that's what he was going for. The overhand right blocked. Alex with a forearm of his own. And now the Lufez press as Alex comes back into this match. Caleb rolling to the floor. Alex quick to roll after him. Caleb though grabbing a hold of Alex and tossing him back into the ring. Alex trying to get up, back elbow shot as Caleb came in for him. Irish whip into the ropes goes Alex. Back elbow blocked there by Alex Wolf. Tossed into the corner. Caleb catches the leg. Big palm striking the big forearm across their chest by Caleb James. Bringing Alex up onto his feet, looking for that overhand right. And Alex now, forearm of his own, raining down now with the Lufez press. Alex now looking worn out as Caleb's laid on his back looking up at the lights. And Alex is laying in wait. Caleb on his knees, slow to his feet, scooped up. Here comes the go to sleep. And the referee calling Alex away, worried about Caleb James here. But Alex straight back in, not giving Caleb a moment's rest. Big right hand, another right hand. Caleb kept popping up, Irish whip reversed. There's the knee to the head. Driven is the skull into Alex Wolf's knee yet again. Looking for that little bell lock, the crossface locked in. Wrenching back on Caleb James. Is Caleb gonna tap? No, he runs as the roll free. Kick to the breadbasket. And again, no, the leg caught this time. Swung around, big lariat taking him down is Alex Wolf. Wolf now brings Caleb up, grabs a hold of the wrist, but Caleb shrugs him off, rolls him backwards, brings him up onto his feet now, grabs a hold of the wrist, but Alex breaks himself free. A little chest bump there. Reaches in to grab him, but Caleb breaking free. Kick to the back of the calf now, whips him into the ropes. The German suplex. But Caleb slow to follow up. Sister Abigail rolling through now. Caleb James looking to finish things here. Dragging him towards the ropes. And Caleb looking to do his friend and teammate dirty. The 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Frustration there by Caleb James. Rolls him over. Big knee underneath the jaw. And again Caleb slow to follow up thanks to dropping down with exhaustion. Alex side headlock applied. Big European uppercut. Palm strikes. Low kicks. Hooking around the jaw. Reaches in, Caleb sidestep. Kick to the back of the car. Misses with that overhand right, but there's the punch into the lower back. Caleb now hammer locked up, but there's the back elbow shot, breaking himself free. Looking to scoop Alex up, but Alex having none of it. Big club and blow across the ribs. Grabs Caleb James now, leads him over towards the ropes, but Caleb fights his way off. Irish whip into the corner here. Do-si-do, around we go. Alex has Caleb in the corner, drives the shoulder into the midsection. Caleb up onto his feet, caught with a Northern Light suplex. Alex now with a kick into the midsection. Up on the shoulders, flapjacks him. The leg drop across the throat and brought up onto the feet yet again. Caleb scooped up. Could we be looking? No, the gut buster. I thought we were about to see another go to sleep. brought up again and again, scooped up on the shoulders. This has got to be it. Not another gut buster. Really going after the core. Caleb must be breathing heavy now. Up onto the shoulders yet again. Alex now. Go to sleep connects. Whoa, Caleb got a second win. Got straight up. Where the hell did Caleb find that from? Leg hooked. 1, 2, and 3. What? How? What? But okay. I don't know how Caleb done it. There's Caleb with the kick into the midsection. Here he is again, shrugging off Alex Wolf there. Breaking free of the hold. Little test of strength between each other there. Be your winner by way of pinfall. Oh, he's telling everyone to suck it. He is the diamond in the rough. Caleb James. That means Caleb. Oh dear. Ladies, get a good look. He's shaking it just for you, and gents, if that's the way you like it, it was for you too, I'm sure. But Caleb James is your winner by way of pinfall, leapfrogging himself into the number 2 contendership spot above his stablemate Alex Wolf now. Tag team action in the women's division now, as we see the Goddess of Pain and Jennifer Quinn, your women's tag team champions of UKWF, going up against Sweets T and Eve Guerin. But here we go. Our next matchup. Violent Vixens, your women's tag team champions, going up against Sweets T and Eve Guerin. The women's tag team champions go head to head, and they are the number 4 ranked team. These two have met before with the titles on the line, but with the pressure off, do the ladies of Ruthless Inc. find what it takes to beat the champs? Or do the Violent Vixens show why they are the women's tag team champions and halt these two women in their tracks? How's it all going to break down here? Obviously Minerva's straight in there with the Ruthless Forever. Forever Ruthless. Come on, ladies. It can't take that long to get things together. I'm blaming Jennifer Quinn. She's got to squeeze that big booty of hers, as she's nicknamed Big Booty Quinn, into those tight little shorts. We've seen her split many a pair already. Are we about to see yet another? There's Wild Matt Outlaw as well with a Ruthless Forever, Forever Ruthless chant. But here we go. This is a women's tag team division match scheduled for one fall. Coming down to the ring first, they are the UKWF Women's Tag Team Champions. Coming in at a combined weight of 350 pounds, They are Jennifer, BBQ, Quinn, and the Goddess of Pain. Here we go, coming down to the ring now. Standing in at a combined weight of 354 pounds. They are Sweets Tea and the Detroit Muscle Eve Guerin. Ruthless Incorporated. I'm waiting for a real tag team name to come their way. Here we go again. Sweets Tea and Jennifer Quinn starting us off here. Wee Jimmy rings the bell. And there's the collar and elbow type Sweets. Forced back into her own corner here by Jennifer Quinn. Quinn now being pushed away. Oh, bitch slap there by Sweets Tea. Jennifer Quinn not happy. Wee Jimmy getting in the way, and there's Sweets Tea trying to take advantage. Oh, and there's Jennifer Quinn already split those trunks again. Now wrenching up behind, hammerlock into the side headlock. Rolls there over their hips and into the side headlock down on the mat, but there's Sweets Tea trapping her between the thighs. Squeezing with those thighs there. Both ladies up on their feet now. There's the kick into the midsection. Jennifer Quinn shoots in for the spear, but the DDT counter there by Sweets Tea. Pulled up. Wrestling takedown there by Sweets Tea. Brought up onto the feet again. Big high kick right on the money there. Drops Jennifer Quinn. And again, working the back of the skull. Picking her up to her feet. Mid kick this time, leg caught. Dragon screw takedown there by Jennifer Quinn. Dragging her by the arm now away from the ropes. And a big leg drop across their chest there. Helped up onto the feet now is Sweets. Grabbed by Jennifer Quinn. Dragging her over towards the corner of the Violent Vixens, but there's Sweets with the elbows right into the breadbasket, breaking herself free. The Irish whip into the ropes we go. Backdrop there, takes Jennifer Quinn over the shoulders. Quick to tie her up to stop her from getting the pin. From getting the tag, sorry. The high angled suplex. Sweets Tea looking to make the tag, and in comes Eve. Eve through the ropes, but there's Jennifer Quinn with the hot tag, the Goddess. Goddess now eats a big spear. Eve now helping her up onto her feet. Grabs her by the wrist, wrenching it round. Big forearm into the jaw. Mid kick. High kick. Big jumping lariat takes down Eve Guerin. Goddess caught on the top turnbuckle there by Eve with the right hook. The big arm drag. Takedown off the middle rope. Goddess taken from the top and driven into the canvas there. Sweets Tea now back into the ring. Goddess trying to get up onto her feet. Catches Sweets as she leant in to grab her. But Sweets catches the leg now. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Tying up the Goddess. Trying to wrench on the arm now. Trying to swing it around. Trying to pop it out of its socket there as she drives Goddess down into the canvas. Up on that middle rope through the air. Big body splash. But Goddess up on her feet now, running there. It sends Sweets over the top and to the floor. Sweets now catches the lariat, spinning back heel kick. Big forearm rocks the jaw. The big booty to the face. No, forearm into the chest. Helped up onto the feet now. Goddess caught with the hammerlock. Scoop suplex there. driving her down onto the arm. Ducked under, running lariat again, taking down Sweets T. Trying to get up onto her feet, kick to the midsection, grabbing the arm, rolling through DDT there. Jennifer Quinn tagged back into this match. Sweets T looking up at the lights. Now trying to show signs of life, trying to get up onto her feet, but Jennifer Quinn tying off the route to her tag partner here. The Sweets eats a forearm by Jennifer Quinn. Scooped up on the shoulders, crucifix. Got her punched up, but Sweets manages to roll free. Arm drag takedown, over we go. Kick to the midsection, tying her up on the back. Running through, putting all that body weight through the middle there. Leg hook down for the pin. Wee Jimmy in position for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Bitch slapped across the chops. Jennifer Quinn caught with the high angled suplex there by Sweets T, and Sweets makes the tag, and in comes Eve. Eve has been taking it a little bit easy in this match. Oh, was that a protein fart there? Whipped into the corner now. Jennifer Quinn tags in the Goddess. Got Eve up on the top turnbuckle. Jennifer Quinn with the Hurricane Runner into the catch power bomb there. Goddess drives her down, picks her up, knee shot to the jaw, and down goes Eve Guerin, and she's now being choked by the Goddess. Wee Jimmy, you're going to have to break that up. Leg hook now down for the pin for the 1, and only a 1 count still. Eve now up on her feet. Goddess slow to get up. Kick to the midsection, and again double underhook into the power bomb. Doesn't hold on for the pin though. Doesn't believe that's going to be enough to put the Goddess away. Kick, no, leg caught. Goddess now with the back heel kick to the skull. Bringing Eve up onto her feet again. The Irish whip into the neutral corner. Catches Wee Jimmy across the back there. Kick to the midsection. Eve pops up. Sunset flip power bomb. And now Goddess wants to get to a tag, but has to roll away from Eve Guerin, who was trying to cut off the pass. Goddess though catches through with a neck breaker, rolling through into the last chancery there. Got the chokehold applied. Sweets T gonna have to come in and make the save. And the save she does. Goddess taking time to blow a kiss to the fans here. Eve now up on her feet. Fireman's carry takedown, catches Goddess. Goddess now brought to her feet. Eve has her tied up on the shoulders. The gory bomb. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and the kick out just in time. I don't know if Jennifer Quinn made the save in time or not, but it's the Goddess taking a gut shot now. Pushed away again by Eve. Mid kick, leg caught, and Eve fighting at every turn as Goddess tries to counter with the knee shot to the head now. The big booty to the face of Eve Guerin, and Eve makes the tag as Goddess is trying to get up to the top rope. Slow, but takes a big club and blow and falls hard to the floor. Bounces back up like a rubber band there, look. Kicks to the midsection, now the jumping lariat taken down. Sweets T. And again, Sweets brought up onto her feet. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Tossed down the side of the ring goes Sweets T. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Kick to the midsection. No, the leg caught. Brought up. Exploder suplex. Tosses her across the ring. Count of 9 here. Sweets T. Getting fired up. But Goddess with a swinging neck breaker. Brought through, no. Big knee lift into the midsection. Shoots the leg, taken down. Big boot into the chest, pushes her back. Float over, rolling through, neck breaker. There's the gut shot. Sweets Tea tossed into the ring now. Back elbow shot by brought up on the shoulders. Swinging through with a Samoan drop. There you see Goddess feeling that though. Rolling towards the ropes, but Sweets Tea straight on the case with the pin. Leg hook for the 1, the 2, and there's Eve and Jennifer Quinn, but Jennifer Quinn the quicker of the 2, breaking up the count. Club and blow missing. Sweetie drop. Leg hooked. Down for the pin again. The 1, the 2, and Goddess with the kick out on 2. Eve Guerin missing with a drop kick. Jennifer Quinn changing up and rolling out the ring just before Eve could get her. The big wrestling takedown by Sweets Tea. Talking a little smack towards the Goddess as she's laid out on her back here. Just over halfway left of this tag team match. There's the kick into the midsection. The headbutt. The club and blow, and Goddess now laid out over the bottom rope. As Sweets Tea now builds up. Looking for a drop kick. A little drive-by action. Goddess now makes the tag, and in comes Jennifer Quinn. Quinn now jumping Larry, takes down Sweet Tea instantly. Sweet's rolling away, looking for that Sweetie drop again. Club and blow over the back of Jennifer Quinn. Jennifer slips out, back kick to the back of the calf. Club and blow over the shoulders, kick to the midsection, swinging through into the cutter. And again, Sweets Tea brought up onto her feet, kick to the midsection, stunner, taken down. Sweets Tea right in front of Eve for the 1, and only a 1 count because there's Eve with the boot to the head of Jennifer Quinn. Quinn now back out, looking for another cutter. Goddess up on the ring apron as Sweets Tea wrenches round on the arm of Jennifer Quinn there. Quinn whipped into the corner of Ruthless Incorporated, tagged in is Eve Guerin. Holding the arm in place, double axe handle to the arm. Back elbow shot though by Jennifer Quinn, quick to stop Eve Guerin. There's the big spear, center of the ring, leg hooked for the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2 by Eve. Rolling up to her feet. Brought up. Looking for the brainbuster, no. Knee shot to the top of the head, big swinging lariat there. Takes down Jennifer Quinn. Up on the feet now. Setting her up on the shoulders for the gory bomb, face first into the canvas. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the save. Eve Guerin rolling her up, bringing her through, one arm into the power bomb. Jennifer Quinn laid face down, ass up. Eve Guerin getting fired up. 8 minutes left on the clock. Brought up onto her feet now, collar and elbow tie up. Quinn pushes Eve back. Eve though fires back with a gut shot there. Kick to the midsection, missed. There's the drop kick on the button by Jennifer Quinn. Quinn now with a low kick. Grabs a hold of Eve. Swings around, hangs her out over the middle rope. Now presses that knee across the back of the neck, trying to choke out Eve Guerin. Eve now brought up onto her feet. The Irish whip into the corner we go. The Violent Vixens, nope, tossed around as Jennifer Quinn, and Goddess tags herself in. As the Irish whip into the corner goes Eve Guerin, face down into the turnbuckle. Brought around, tossed out the ring. Goddess now out on the floor. Eve Guerin sees her coming, but it's too late. Tornado DDT, diving over that bottom turnbuckle, through the ropes, and Tornado DDT's planting her skull into the floor mats. There's the kick, double underhook into that brain buster, and that's a concussion almost guaranteed, surely. Goddess now tosses Eve into the ring. She's laying motionless in the center of the ring now, and Goddess isn't finished with her yet. Laying in wait. Kick to the midsection. Here's that double underhook again for another brain buster. Leg hook straight away. 1, 2. Sweets Tea cut off with a Hurricane Runner. takedown there by Eve Guerin. By Jennifer Quinn, sorry. Eve Guerin up onto her feet with the kick out. Saved herself. Eve now whipped into the corner of the Violent Vixens. Do-si-do, around we go. And again back into the corner goes Eve. Big overhand right by Goddess. Eve tosses her back into the corner. Big high kicks now across their chest, working over the Goddess. Goddess quick up onto her feet. Drop toe hold into the STF. Wrenching back on the head of Eve Guerin. But Eve again managing to power through the back elbow shot right between the eyes. Pull back, knife edge chop. Another pull back, knife edge chop takes Goddess off her feet. And Goddess being beckoned to her feet by Eve Guerin. Eve though getting frustrated. Knows there's not much time left on the clock. Here's the kick up into the midsection, rolling her through. Up on the shoulders, carrying her around here. Where's she going? Swings around onto the shoulder. Hot shots her across the top rope. Brings her up, nope. Rolling through into the flatliner counter there by Goddess. Goddess now gets caught with a jawbreaker by Eve. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Release suplex there. Goddess quick to pop up though. Big overhand right kick. No, leg caught by Eve. Swung round, driving the chest across the knee. And we're just over 4.5 minutes left. There's a tag into Sweets T. Sweets pushes her down onto her back. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out by Goddess on 2. Goddess straight after Sweets, but there's Sweets with a high kick, swing and a miss. Catches Goddess with the high kick on the second time of asking though. After a quick snap jab into the body. Grabbing Goddess by the scruff of the neck, tosses her into the corner of Ruthless. Again grabs her up, bouncing her off the turnbuckles, and again the big boot though by Goddess. Club and blow over the back. Now has Sweets T by the scruff of the neck, leading her over towards the corner of the Violent Vixens. There's the big boot by Sweets T, the German suplex into the corner. Sweets T laying in wait. There's the big boot into the side of the skull. Brawl up onto the feet now. Wrenching round, swinging through with a Samoan drop. Sweets T, is she going to go for the pin? There it is, the leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and the save by Jennifer Quinn on 2. Getting out of the way before he can get hold of her. No, Eve with the punch to the head of Jennifer Quinn. Climbs the rope, the Sweetie drop by Sweets T. The suplex into the ring. Sweets now having to drag the body of Goddess away from the ropes. The referee counting out Eve Guerin. Down for the pin, there's the 1, the 2, and Ruthless Incorporated pick up the victory over your tag team champions. Picking up some bonus points for their tag team. There's the knee into the jaw of Sweets T. Here was the gory bomb delivered by Eve Guerin. Here was that swinging Samoan drop. Leg hook down for the 1, 2, and there was the kick out. But your winners by way of pinfall, Sweets T, Eve Guerin, Ruthless Incorporated. But it looks like Mrs. Utaker has gone on the hunt for Damona Darby. Saw the exchange earlier on in the chat in the locker room and down by ringside, and it looks like Mrs. Utaker's had enough. Here we go, Women's KO Championship. Mrs. Utaka Damona Derby. Here we go. Damona Derby, Mrs. Utaka. Straight out the gate, Damona Derby comes in. Wheelbarrow into the arm drag, takedown. Big right hand to Mrs. Utaka, drops her on her back. Utaka now brought up onto her feet. Damona grabs a hold of the wrist, bitch slaps her across the back of the head. Tries to tie her up from behind, but Mrs. Utaka slips out. Kick to the back of the calf and now tosses Damona through the steel chairs. Damona now being helped up onto her feet. Palm strike, low kick. Palm strikes, low kick again before the headshot there. Tossed into the bar. Shoulder first goes Damona, but Damona with the back elbow shot pops up. Hurricane Runner takedown. Utaka now being brought up onto her feet. Drop kick pushed away there by Mrs. Utaka. Wrenching round, driving her face first into those hard floor. And now trying to snap the arm of Damona. Grabbed up by the wrist. Side suplex there, taken over Damona. Utaka again. Comes in, no, Damona this time grabs her with the arm drag takedown. Ties her up in the side headlock, but Utaka breaks herself free, grabbing her by the legs, driving them hips into the floor. And a big judo throw into the steel chairs this time. Over the shoulder went Damona. Damona now being helped up onto her feet. Utaka comes running in, but pushed away. Jumping lariat there by Damona. Utaka just nips up, grabs a steel chair, swing and a miss. Damona now grabs a hold of her chair and tosses her away. Club and blow missing there by Damona. Sidestep, big high kick right across her chest. Catches Damona off balance and down off her feet. Shoots her up on the shoulders, dumps her down, and there's the bow and arrow stretch. Working over the back of Damona now. The wind up, the throw, and across the floor. Damona being helped up to her feet again by Mrs. Utaka. Kick over, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. The wind up, the throw, and over towards, well, the DJ area, and through the steel chairs she went there. Damona making her way round the table. Brings Mrs. Utaka up onto her feet now. Drop kick, trapping her in the corner there. Stomped down into the chest. And Utaka brought up onto her feet again. Big forearm. Nope, the forearm blocked. Utaka now grabbing a hold of the wrist. But there's the big forearm by Damona breaking herself free. Leg sweep taken. Mrs. Utaka off her feet. Now grabbing a hold of one of those chairs. Straight across the head of Utaka. And then now one to the midsection. And now to the booty. And again across the back. No swing and a miss. Mrs. Utaka rolled out the way of that last shot. Grabbing a hold of her chair. Throwing it away from Damona's grip. Tossing her into the security railings there. Now grabbing her by the scruff of the neck. Leading her over to that table. But there's the elbow shot. Damona not going out that easy. The wind up. The throw. And, well, through the steel chairs. Utaka pops up. Grabs a chair of her own. Tosses it into the hands of Damona. Van Daminator. Damona up onto her feet quickly though. Utaka has another chair in her hand. Big forearm rocks the jaw as she was winding up for a swing of her own there. Utaka again brought up onto her feet. Big overhand right. Damona now pull back lariat driving her into the floor. Utaka again pulled up on the dance floor. Big overhand right, ducked under. Big right hand there by Utaka. Wrenching the arm, shoulder first into the floor goes Damona. Grabbed up on the shoulders, dumped down for another bow and arrow stretch. Burying that knee into the spine. Stomped down across the midsection. Picked up with the gut wrench suplex. Rolling them hips. Still holding on. Another gut wrench suplex. And again holding on. Helped up onto the feet, mid-kick leg caught, kick underneath the hamstring. Wrenching round on the arm, bitch slap across their chops. Pushed away. The drop kick catches Damona, sending her into the steel chairs there. Brought up onto the feet. Big right hand. There again, tossed over into the towards the DJ booth goes Mrs. U-Taker. Damona now bringing her up onto her feet. Wrenching around on the arm. Billowing forearm there by Mrs. U-Taker, breaks herself free. And again, shoulder first into the booth goes Damona. Kick to the midsection. There's that gut wrench suplex. Roll it over, still holding onto the waist. Into a second gut wrench, and there it is. Mrs. U-Taker putting out Damona Darby and is now your women's KO champion. So what's our next match? A women's division match. Question is Ivy Pine still going to be feeling the effects from her earlier attempt at trying to claim the Women's KO Championship? Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. Gemma McAllister versus Ivy Pine. Well, I'm sure Ivy Pine hasn't forgot or forgiven the part in which Gemma played in the sneak attack on Angelita, although it turned out to be a blessing in disguise following a checkup from our medical team, Dr. Slippy Feist, or Fist, depending on your pronunciation, preventing any permanent damage or loss of the twin she was unknowingly carrying at the time. The following week, Ivy took a beating from Holy Hell, followed by Gemma knocking her out to take away the KO Championship. Now she gets a chance to get one back on Gemma one-on-one. Question is, with the Women's Championship so close to being defended, can Gemma McAllister escape without an injury caused by Ivy Pine? Or does Ivy leave her mark? The following match is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, standing in at 5 feet 8 inches, weighing in at 132 pounds, hailing from Ayrshire, Scotland. She is your SWA All Women's Champion, Gemma, the Queen of Scots, McAllister. There you have it. Your women's champion. They're coming down to the ring now, being accompanied by Angelita Nightwalker. She stands in at 5 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 122 pounds, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is intoxicating poison ivy pine. But there you see Angelita pulling managerial duties tonight, not once but twice. Not yet cleared to wrestle by the medical team. Dr. Slippy Feist, or Fist, depending on your pronunciation, has not cleared her for in-ring duties. And here we go. Wee Jimmy ring that bell. Gemma McAllister, Ivy Pine, 2 fiery redheads get to go at it. Whew. Be still my beating heart. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie, pushed back into the corner. Big forearm into the face though by Ivy. Wee Jimmy giving Ivy a warning there, but she follows up with a jumping lariat instead. Stiff kick down the spine. Brought up onto the feet now. Kick to the leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Arm drag, take down there by Ivy Pine, but there's the big right hand across the top of the head. Running lariat ducked under by Ivy. There's the Irish whip into the ropes. Drop kick, sidestep by Gemma McAllister as she come off the ropes there. But Ivy straight back to work on the body. Back into the collar and elbow tie, but pushed away. Whipped into the corner, face down is Ivy Pine. Back elbow shot out the corner though. Looks for a big bitch slap there, but swinging wild and free. Gemma carrying Ivy across the ring. What's she looking for here? No, Ivy drops down. Chop blocks Gemma McAllister, working that knee. Now helps her up onto her feet. Big high kick into the chest. Another high kick. Ducks under scorpion-like kick there by Ivy Pine. And Gemma rolling out underneath the bottom rope for a breather. Ivy now takes a big forearm by Gemma. Springboard knee shot. Catches Ivy Pine. Rolling through with Gemma McAllister there. Now the stomp down into the chest. Gemma now working the head with the boots. Big punt there. Takes her up off the floor. Scooped up is Ivy Pine, but she slips out the back, pushing Gemma away towards the corner. Running lariat followed up by Ivy. Gemma gets herself out of the corner, delivers a quick snap jab there. Whips Ivy into the ropes, jumping cross body, swing and a miss. Swung around, neck breaker, and again another neck breaker, and again Gemma rolls out underneath the bottom rope. Drop kick sends Gemma to the floor off the ring apron there. Gemma taking her time. Ivy Pine slides out after her. Brings her up off her knees. Looks for a quick snap suplex on those thin mats on the outside. Ivy now helps Gemma up onto her feet. Big chop. Gemma fights back with one of her own. Drop kick, sidestep there. Gemma again with a kick to the midsection as Ivy tried to grab a hold of her. Drop kick missed again by Gemma, but she catches Ivy with a fireman's carry takedown. Ivy now tossed into the ring as Angelita watches on. Big kicks into the head, another big kick taking Gemma. Ivy off her feet. There's a kick into the back of the hamstring. Gemma now scooping Ivy up, carrying her across the ring right in front of Angelita, dumping the blower back into the turnbuckle, but before throwing her across the ring. Now helped up onto the feet, Gemma scoops her up, back breaker again, going to work on that lower back. Gemma now taking her time, but showing a little bit of cockiness there. Dusting off, well, those milky white abs, what's left of them. There's the big running knee shot across the jaw of Ivy Pine. Ivy now helped up onto her feet, kick, no, leg caught. Ivy back heel kick into the skull of Gemma McAllister. Whipped into the corner. Gemma now grabbed a hold of by the wrist, but there's the big forearm breaking herself free of the grip. Kick to the midsection on her back, overhead kick into the side of the head. Grabs Ivy from behind, dragon suplex. Ivy tries to get up onto her feet. Big kick into the midsection. There's a lariat. Another lariat taken down. Gemma, the side leg drop kick, and Gemma's on her back now. It looks like Ivy's gonna go up top, and Gemma's laid out through the air. Comes Ivy, elbow shot missing, hitting the canvas. Gemma quick to package her up, but no. Ivy's all the way through. Drops to the feet on her, lands on her feet. The Irish whip into the corner, and Gemma now face down into the turnbuckle. Ivy turns her around, brings her away. Irish whip bouncing her off the turnbuckle. The drop kick sends her back into the corner. Is that going to be enough? We saw Ivy pick up a win using that before. A leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Gemma caught by Ivy, grabbed by the scruff of the neck. You move the head, the body's got no choice but to follow. And there's the elbow shots, breaking herself free of the hold. Gemma looking for a cut, no, pushed away by Ivy. Scoops Ivy up, and no, Ivy's having none of it. Big club and blow across the rib cage there. And again, Gemma tries to scoop her up, but Ivy again slips out the back door this time. Club and blow over the shoulders. There's the Irish whip into the ropes. Scoop and power slam there, taking over Ivy. Dusts off the hands between, hooking up the legs for a 2 count. Gemma looks a little worse for wear, a little exhausted there. Up on her feet now is Ivy. Discus, a lariat taking Gemma off her feet as she looked to go for a kick there. There's the 1, the 2, and Ivy Pine with the win over Gemma McAllister. Picking up some bonus points there is Ivy Pine. Not what Gemma needs so close to the pay-per-view. A loss like that. There you see Ivy with a drop kick into the chest and sending her back into the turnbuckles. There was the leg hooked. There was Gemma dusting off her hands, thinking that power slam was enough. Only a 2 count. This was the pin after that discus lariat. Enough to secure the win. And your winner by way of pinfall is Poison Ivy Pine. Has Angelina become a little good luck charm at the side of the ring there, as both Ivor Cyanide and Ivy Pine picked up singles wins tonight with her in their corner. But it looks like apparently I need to get back to the bar, because Damona and Declan were both drinking in the bar. Oh no, wait a minute, no, we're not going to the bar. Declan was on his way down to the locker room to go meet up with Kyron McAllister, but he was met by none other than the Charm City player, who wants to take the Iron Skull Championship away from him. So take your pick here. Is it Brandon Ace or is it Declan Shaw for your Iron Skull champion going forward? Coming up after this will be your King of the North title, followed by what would have been your main event if it wasn't for Derek Steele cashing in a match. But here you see Brandon Ace grabbing a hold of Declan as he was just outside the locker room. Brandon Ace came prepared, the big right hand to the jaw. Declan swings back with one of his own, and here they go back and forth. Brandon Ace coming better off on the exchange here. Declan tossed into those, into the wall. Stomped down into the lower back. You saw Declan taking on Andre Steele earlier on. Now he's taking on Brandon Ace. Three Lions Wrestling coming after the SWA. The wind up the throw and into the crates goes Brandon Ace. Knife edge chop lights up his chest. The wind up and now into the crate again, shoulder first. Scooped up, no, Ace slipping out the back door. Pushed away is Declan. Big snap jab sends him back into the crate. And again tossed across shoulder first. Back or overhand right there. Poison Rana there by Brandon Ace. Stomped down, missing. Brandon Ace now picking him up off the floor of a deadlift. Gut wrench power bomb. And again Declan brought up onto his feet now. Fights back with a big left hook. Big four. Holy shit. Brandon Ace folded up like a fucking piece of paper there. I don't know where I was going with that, but he folded up horrible over that crate as he hit the wall. Declan takes a snap jab to the jaw. Brandon Ace now with a wind up the throw, and into the wall again goes Declan Shaw. And again bringing him round, lifting him up that gut wrench into the power bomb. Brought up onto the feet now is Declan. Brandon Ace swings for the gut. No big knee lift there by Declan. Comes running in, takes a knee lift of his own. Back elbow shot. Declan comes till the world, rolling him up. DDT. And now the knee drop right across the forehead of Brandon Ace. Ace now being brought up onto his feet. Big overhand right by Declan. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Swing outside slam. Doesn't get the job done. Declan now again with a knee drop right across the forehead of Brandon Ace. Ace now being helped up onto his feet. Declan eats a jawbreaker though. Brandon Ace big forearm. Nope. Snap jab there by Declan. Catches him quicker. Arm drag takedown as Ace led in to grab a hold. Overhand right blocks. Big forearm by Ace. Running knee shot. Rocks the jaw of Declan. Falling face first into the floor. Brought up now. Kick. And there's the kick to the back of the skull. Oh, into the shelving unit there. Ace now again, bringing him up off the floor, looking for that gut wrench power bomb. Ace again has Declan, brings him up onto his feet. Snap jab there. Grabs a hold. No, Declan breaks himself free. Back elbow shot. Comes in, rolling through with that DDT again on the floor. Ace up onto his feet quickly though. Grabs a hold of Declan's shoulder first into the crate. Big forearm. Ace going for another, but fireman's carry takedown there by Declan. Caught Ace unaware. Kick to the midsection. Here comes the code red. And Declan Shaw retains the Iron Skull Championship. Brandon Ace is on a losing vein of form at the minute. It's been bad news for Brandon Ace. So where are we going next? That's right, here we go. Championship match now. Oh no, that is the one we want. There we go, King of the North Championship on the line. Tatsjin versus Leo Punk. Remember, if you want to go for this title at the Battle of Bannockburn, we will be having the Bannockburn Brawl. All you need to do, if you're on the SWA roster, is cut a promo. The best promos will be entered into the Bannockburn Brawl for the King of the North title. That's the brawl to become King of the North. Cut those promos. Let's see it. Tag me in on Twitter. Send them via Skype. Whatever you need to do. Hit them in the locker rooms. But here we go. Leo Punk, with one successful defense under his belt, has selected his next opponent, Tatsjin. It looks as though Leo is working his way from the bottom of the light heavyweight ranks to the top. Now, is that a sound strategy, or could this lead to a potential upset for Leo Punk as the second from bottom ranked Tatsjin comes into this match? Who you got for this one? You post it in the locker room, and if you're on Twitter, just post it out on Twitter, tagging UKWF. The following matchup is scheduled for one fall and is a King of the North Championship match. Introducing first our challenger. Standing in at 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 170 pounds, by way of Kyoto, Japan, he is the perfect balance, Tatsujin. Tatsujin seems to be convinced he is the perfect balance between high flying and strong style striking. Well, let's see how well that does it for him in this match here. And now, your champion, standing in at 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, by way of San Antonio, Texas, USA, your reigning King of the North, Leo Punk. As I was saying, there'll be one more episode of SWA where the champion will select his opponent. Following episode 18 on either Saturday 15th or Sunday 16th, we'll be bringing you the pay-per-view Battle of Bannockburn. The King of the North Championship will be defended in the Brawl to be King. So you need to cut a promo if you are on the SWA roster to be included in that battle. The best promos will earn a spot. So far we have received just one entry from Ryan Matthews, looking to secure a King of the North Championship as well as defend his Super Heavyweight Championship. But if there's better promos out there, he'll be moved on. Let's see how it all breaks down. But the challenger, Tatsujin, and your champion, Leo Punk. Just waiting on those promos to be cut to decide how many opponents will go to Bannockburn to fight for the belt. There you have it, wee Jimmy, belt high above his head. Ring that bell, here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Falls back into the corner. Moved away now. Big right hand though by Leo Punk, leaving a mark on Tatsujin. Tatsujin now ties up again. Wrenching round on the wrist. The wrist lock applied into the hammer lock now. Wrenching on the arm. Leo reverses quickly into the Fujiwara armbar. Both men up on their feet, tying up again. Tashin forcing Leo back up against the ropes. Jimmy now going to get involved again, calling for the break. This time we get a clean break out of the ropes. Quick tie up again by Tashin, forces Leo again against the ropes. Again another separation, another clean break. And again a little tie up, this time wrenching on the wrist. Dropping Leo down to one knee, moving up the arm now. But Leo quick into the Fujiwara armbar counter yet again. Wrenching on that arm, attaching, but he rolls forward, breaks himself free. Collar and elbow tie, but now the rear waist lock. Wrestling takedown there, the waist lock takedown. Still holding on to the waist though. Now driving the knee into the spine. Tashin calling for a break, but nope, Leo straight on his case. Kicked to the, ooh, sidestep by Tashin. The Irish whip reversed. Trying to grab a hold, brings him up. Patella brainbuster there, delivered to Tashin. Helped up onto his feet. Brought round, big hip toss there. Club and blow missing. Tashin comes in, float over, rolling through into the DDT. Stomped down into the back of the head. Leo now set up and having his neck cranked around. Yeah, no shit. Hence why them two are banned from challenging for the Iron Skull currently. Wrenching round on the wrist. Pumping around, driven through. And Tashin taking a moment. Shoulder tackle over the top rope. Sunset flip powerbomb, driving him into the floor there. Roundhouse kick. That's what happens when people show up and they challenge for the Iron Skull. You can get yourself some points if you come away successful, and that's what these two people have done. Grabbing a hold, palm strike, forearm into the chest. Wrenched up, but anyone with more than 15 combined wins and losses now is on a temporarily ban from challenging for the Iron Skull. And that now means that there is an opportunity for anyone who has not challenged before or has not that many challenges to earn themselves some points. Helped up onto the feet now. Wrenched around, float over, flat line, a counter there by Leo Punk. Leg hook down for the pin and not even a 1 count there. Whipped into the corner, face down into the turnbuckle, back elbow shot by Tashin. Grabs a hold of Leo, whips him into the ropes now. Looks for the belly, no rake of the eyes by Leo. Running knee shot, sidestepped. Tashin, even though he wasn't having full vision, still managed to avoid it. Back elbow shots, breaking free of the rear waist lock. Tashin swung around the Alabama Slammer. Now wrenching back into the Colossus clutch there. But Tashin managing to slip free. Pulls one legs from underneath. Face first into the canvas goes Leo. Helped up onto his feet now. There's the Northern Lights suplex. Still holding on the float over. Bringing Leo up into the suplex again. A little nip up by Tashin. Ties him up. Northern Lights suplex. Still holds on. Floats over again. Bringing up into the suplex one more time. And Leo, you can see, trying to pull himself into the corner now. Tashin dusts off the abs, builds up a head of steam. Running knee shot right across the jaw. Double axe handle. Climbing the ropes to the top turnbuckle. 450 splash. Jimmy looked like he was going to count the pin, but Tashin decides to get off. Leo Punk now being stalked by Tashin as he wrenches him round now, looking for the cross face. But Leo breaking the grip of the wrist, folding him up, big right hand across the face there. Big overhand right. Tashin though all the way over the standing Shirai. Rolling to the floor goes Leo Punk. Tashin changes his mind, looked like he was about to launch himself, but Jimmy got in his way. Packaged up now is Tashino. Sit down, pile driver. Leo trying to get piped up. Tashin up on his feet, gets clubbered with a lariat. Pops up, gets clubbered with another big lariat. Ducks under. There's the power slam there by Leo. Hooks a leg for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out. Tashin now pulls the punch. Irish whip reversed. Into the ropes we go. Looking for that belly to belly, but dead weighted himself. Leo Punk making it difficult for Tashin there. Tashin breaking himself free, comes running in. Collar and elbow tie up, but a little man pushed away there by Leo. German suplex tying him up. Brought up onto his feet now. Scooped up on the shoulders. Samoan driver. And that could be all she wrote for Tashin. Leg hook down for the pin for the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Leo's frustrated with Wee Jimmy there. Thought the count was slow. Taking some deep breaths is Leo. Tashin still looking up at the lights. Up on his feet now. Big hip toss. The cartwheel. The knee shot to the skull. Leo brought up onto his feet. Tashin looks for the cut, no, pushed away. Leo comes running in, gets caught with the arm drag takedown. The forearm blocked of Leo, but there's the fireman's carry takedown as Tashin tried to grab a hold. Leo now spins him around on the shoulders. There's that Alabama slammer into the Colossus clutch. All Tashin just needs to do is reach out with that arm, but it's locked in deep here. No, Tashin managed to pull himself free. Grabbing Leo from behind. Revolution lariat. Through the air goes Leo Punk. High kick, no, the leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Sends Tashin against the ropes. Here's that rope assisted power bomb. Tossing Tashin across the ring. Tashin up on his feet though. Quick forearm. Comes running in for the spear against the ropes. But Leo sidestepped. And through the ropes into the floor goes Tashin. So yes, people are banned from Iron Skull challenges with more than 15 at the moment. So you want to get in, challenge for that Iron Skull, you can build up some ranking points there. Better still, call out your Lionheart, Yijley Gok, or King of the North champions. Get them to challenger, grab that belt. That belt can get you some ranks if you defend it successfully as well. There are keys to getting points. Building feuds, building it so you have to be booked. Helping yourself in the ranks. The temporary ban is there to help you, but if you don't take advantage of it, I can't do anything for you. There's pushing away now, Alex. Leo, sorry. These two, count of 12. Leo back into the ring now. Tashin through the ropes, takes a big right hand to the head, kick to the knee. Leo building up a head of steam, knee shot to the back of the skull, and that could be all she wrote for Tashin. Now the hammer fist raining down into the head, the big forearms, the elbows, and he's been busted open now. And again, helped up onto their feet. Tashin, no, arm drag takedown. Try to grab a hold of Leo, but Leo keeping himself out of arm's reach. Fisherman brainbuster, and that's it. Surely Tashin's done for. There's the 1, the 2, and no, the kick out on 2. Tashin up on his feet quickly. Takes a kick to the midsection, blocks the overhand right. Up on his feet now, comes in, float over, rolling through into the DDT. Stomp down into the back of the skull now. Cranking on the neck of Leo Punk, wrenching it round. And again working on the neck. Irish whip across the ring into the corner now. Goes Tashin. Swung out. Hung out the dry neck breaker. Club and blow across the chest, driving him into the canvas. Leo now has him up. scooped up on the shoulders. Here comes that Samoan driver yet again, and that should be done for now. There is no way Tachin can hold on. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Leo Punk with another successful defense. There was a leg hook down for the pin, not enough. Be your winner. Let's get to it. Come on, let's get him out. Be your winner by way of pinfall, and still your King of the North, Leo Punk. So Leo Punk will get to pick his next opponent. He hasn't got long to do it. Today is Sunday. He needs to pick his opponent by Tuesday. He has until Tuesday. So Miss Jones, make sure we remind Leo Punk he's got until Tuesday, or we shall have to select an opponent for him. But now we're going to move on to our Trios Division match. This was scheduled to be your main event. There is now one more match scheduled to take place following this match. Let's get down to business. Here we have the Covenanters, the Home Nation Boys versus the newly formed Kings of Combat, with Tony Lee Williams and Connor already meeting head to head. I'm sure the Beast of Glasgow will want to get some revenge, but with Connor beating his own teammate Declan in their first round match of the Wrestling Cup, and Declan seemingly trying to strike out on his own with the Iron Skull Championship as of late, can Kyron McAllister get this team focused? That being said, with Nick Black recently missing his shot at taking the #1 contendership of the light heavyweight division of Red Dragon Wrestling, and Johnny Farmer losing his match against the heavyweight champion, does Tony Lee Williams also have his work cut out for him, especially with this being only their second trios match together? Who walks away the winner? Can you tell me who you got? Is it the Kings of Combat on your right, or is it the Covenanters led by Kyron McAllister? The Covenanters come in at a combined weight of 827 pounds, whereas the Kings of Combat come in at a 935 pound weight. We're going to start this match off with Connor Stewart versus Johnny Farmer. Connor straight in, picking up Johnny Farmer above his head, but there's Johnny with the right hand into the skull. The drop kick into the back of the head, taking Connor off his feet. There's the knee drop right across the face, and Connor now trying to get up onto his feet, but Farmer straight on his case here. Scooping up Connor Stewart, lifting the big man above his head before slamming him down there. There's the leg hook down for the 1 and only a 1 count. Connor now with the Irish whip sends Johnny into the ropes. The running headbutt, using his head as a battering ram there, taking Johnny off his feet and down for the pin. Not even a 1 count. The anti-hero kicking out before 1. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck now is Johnny, being brought over towards the corner of the Covenanters. There's the elbow shots, breaking himself free. Discus forearm blocked by Connor. Big headbutt blocked, and there's the uppercut by Johnny Farmer. Jumping neck breaker, taking down Connor Stewart. Leg hook now down for the 1 and only a 1 count. Scooped up above the head of Connor, dumping him up, flapjacked him, driving him into the canvas. Helped up onto the feet, big right hand, big left hand again. Discus lariat taking down Johnny Farmer. Brought up onto the feet now. Big headbutt again, countered with a big European uppercut by Johnny Farmer. The drop kick to the back missing. Big headbutt and again caught with the uppercut by Farmer into the jumping neck breaker. Farmer throws a right hand of his own, big right hand by, and there's the double axe by the Beast. Down for the pin, the forearm across the face and only a 1 count. Farmer now trying to get to the corner of the Kings of Combat, but the Beast standing in his way. Stomped down into the back of the head, now grabbing him by the wrist and stomping away at the chest of Johnny Farmer. Helping him up onto his feet now. Belly to belly, note. Farmer with the headbutt counter. Comes in, float over, looking for the DDT. Stomped down into the back of the skull. Now cranking on the neck of the Beast. Trying to rip that son of a bitch's head clean off the neck. Dumping him down, hooking a leg for the pin. There's the 1 and only a 1 count before a strong kick out by Connor Stewart. Connor quick to his feet. Tries to grab a hold of Johnny. Missing, but Farmer quick to grab a hold. Packaged him up. Short brainbuster there. Connor turning around and tags in Kyron McAllister. McAllister now runs in. Big lariat taking down Johnny Farmer. Cutting him off from the tag. It's the drop kick missed though. Over the top, standing Shirai there by Johnny Farmer. Stiff kick down the spine, and here comes the tag. No, we Jimmy in the way. Farmer changes his mind. Kyron helped up onto his feet now. Stand and switch in places. Over the top with the suplex. Now grabbed up by the wrist. Kamagoi. The knee shot into the jaw of Kyron McAllister. Down for the pin for the 1 and only a 1 count. Club and blow, nope, kick to the midsection. Pump kick missed there by Johnny Farmer. Grabbed up by the throat, but there's a kick to the midsection, breaking himself free. The single leg drop kick takes down Kyron, and tagged in now is Nick Black. And Black decides, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. Tags in Tony Lee Williams. Kyron tries to tie up with the Grizzly. Pushed down to the floor, and now Nick Black comes back into the ring. Bitch slapped across the chops, thrown through the ropes, pulled through, Hangman's DDT. Kyron, there it is, finally decides to deliver it, taking in the crowd, and now, oh look at him, he's such a smug little git. I don't know where the fuck he gets that from. Brought up onto his feet now, there's the drop kick into the chest on Nick Black. Kyron backing up and letting Declan Shaw into this match. You know Declan must be a little bit exhausted already. He's taken 2 Iron Skull defenses tonight, once against Andre and another against Brandon Ace. Declan now coming back, tags in Kyron McAllister. Nick Black trying to get up onto his feet now. Scooped up on the shoulders of Kyron. There's the gut buster. Helped up onto the feet. Black now has his wrist wrenched with the big forearm, breaking himself free of the grip. The Irish whip reversed into the corner of the Covenanters now. Big overhand right. Kyron now scoops him up, hangs him out in the tree of woe, tying his feet up in the ropes. Big stomp into the stomach there. Helped up onto the feet. There's the big gut shot by Nick Black. Pushed away by Kyron McAllister as he looked for maybe a colour there. The running bulldog by Kyron. Nick now pulling himself up on the ropes. Connor Stewart tagged into the match. Kyron now whips him across the ring. Big knee lift. And again across the ring, another big knee lift as Connor Stewart lays in wait. And there's the Russian leg sweep. How you doing, Ripper? Kick to the midsection by Connor. Setting up Nick Black on the shoulders. It looks like he's going for the toss. Connor Stewart likes to take part in the Highland Games in his spare time, so you will see him bring in a few power moves, but he likes to throw people around with. Helped up onto his feet now is Nick Black. Wrenching round on the wrist. Connor Stewart tying him up in the key lock. But Nick now trying to fight his way back up onto his feet with the gut punches. There's the Irish whip into the neutral corner, taking out Wee Jimmy in the process. How you doing, TJ? Switching places there. Connor Stewart now. Nope. Back into the corner goes Stewart. Big elbow shot and knee lift combination. Running lariat straight out the corner. Runs right through Nick Black. Nick now helped up onto his feet. There's the sit on to the jawbreaker. Nick comes in with a Lufest press, now raining down the right hands into the skull of Connor Stewart. Stewart trying to make it to his corner, but Nick blocking him out of the way. Over the top rope and hard to the floor goes Stewart. Helped up onto the feet now. Whipped into the ring apron goes Connor Stewart. And again tossed into the ring apron, bouncing him off chest first. Connor Stewart being worked over by Nick Black, now tossed into the steel steps. We have a counter 20 to be used on the outside here. Kyron and Declan watching on as Connor Stewart goes to war with Nick Black on the outside here. Connor now tosses Nick down the side of the ring. Bringing it back in, Declan drops down. Looked like Declan was going to get involved for a second there, changes his mind. Stomped down into the back. Helped up onto the feet now. Wrenched around. Big fall away. Slam driving Nick into those thin mats on the outside. Nick desperately needs to make a tag. He's been in this match a while and has been taking quite a beating. What the fuck? What the hell happened there? Fucking Jimmy in the fucking truck yet again. Little cunt. Brought up onto the feet now. Nick Black. Blocks the punch. Delivers one of his own to the midsection. Jumps up, knee shot missing. Sidesteps the forearm into the back and tosses Connor into the ring apron again. Working him using the apron. Connor now though tosses Nick Black into the ring. Needs to cut him off before he can make the tag. But there it is, the tag made into Johnny Farmer. And Farmer now in the ring. Big boot sidestep by Connor. Scooped up no. Farmer with the gut shot. Elbow shot. Step up Inseguri. Taking Connor off his feet. Big stiff kick to the ribs to follow up with. Helped up onto the feet. Connor with a big headbutt now. Scooped up. Spin out Uranagi slam, driving him down into the floor. Leg hook down for the 1, 2, and the kick out just in time. Declan tried to cut off Tony Lee Williams there. Johnny Farmer swing and a miss with that pump kick, but the right hand connected, looking for the flatliner, but Connor Stewart breaks himself free. The STO takedown. Stomped down into the midsection now. Picking Johnny Farmer up off the floor. Gut wrench suplex. Nick Black now showing signs of life, trying to get up onto his feet. Pulled up. Spin out slam there. And now pushing all that weight through the boot right across the waist of Johnny Farmer. Connor now raising his arms to this hometown boy, trying to get the fans on his side, calling for Farmer to get to his feet. Farmer now showing signs of life as he tried to crawl to the corner. Connor now big pullback lariat, brings him up, a second pullback lariat, and
The crowd counts along as 3 pullback lariats in a row. 2. And a kick out by Farmer on 2. Connor again brings Farmer up onto his feet. The Irish whip across into the corner of the Covenanters. Fireman's carry takedown though by Farmer in the corner. Breaks himself out. Brings Connor Stewart up onto his feet. Round. Oh! Double round. Round for the pin. 1, 2. And there's Kyron with the save. Stewart up onto his feet quickly. Grabs a hold of Johnny. Whips him into the ropes now. Looking for that belly to belly. But there's Farmer with the right hands into the head. Grabbing him up. Fisherman. Brainbuster. Small short brainbuster there by Johnny Farmer. Looking for the calendar. Pushed away by Stewart. Pops him up. Spine on the pine. Connor Stewart with the spine buster. And now tagged in is the Grizzly. And he just runs right through Connor Stewart there with the shoulder charge. Elbow drop into the lower back. We've seen the Beast and the Grizzly lock horns before. Tony Lee Williams with the forearm no snap jab there by Connor Stewart. Connor now with the hip breaker into the power slam. Stewart now looking to make his way out of this ring. Knows he's been in the match too long already to take on the Grizzly. Brings in the man that's already fought twice tonight. Is that smart teamwork by the Covenanters? Declan with a kick underneath the hamstring. Big forearm, no snap jab there. Scooped up Declan now. Hot shots him over the top rope. Tony Lee with the moonsault. 400-pound moonsault. That's 425 pounds, sorry, with a moonsault. Up on the shoulders now. Swings him round, drops him down on his neck. And it looks like we're about over twist and neck breaker. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out by Declan on 2. As we're almost halfway into this match. Irish whip across the ring. Declan now with a little collision there. Big forearm rocks the jaw of Tony. Declan quick to grab a hold of him again. Swings him round into the neck breaker. Bringing the Grizzly back up onto his feet again. Tying him up but no, pushed away by Tony. Tony now has him up on his feet. Graduating round on the wrist. Elbow shot across the back of the arm there. Again bringing him up. And I think now we're about to see the Grizzly Plex. Leg hooked. There's the 1, the 2. No, the shoulder up by Declan. Wrenching round on the arm. Tony now striking a pose for the crowd. Pointing down at Declan, saying this is your boy. Sidestep though by Declan. Now chopping away at those thick thighs of Tony. There's the overhand right. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Backbreaker. Into the gut buster. Dragging him away from the ropes now. Declan with the leg hook. Down for the 1 and only a 1. Big overhand right missing. Declan quick to tie up the wrist. But there's Tony with the big forearm. Staggering Declan back. Tony with a lariat ducked under by Declan. He comes back with one of his own, taking Tony off his feet. Looks to pick him up. Uppercut, running lariat, no swing and a miss there by Tony. But the roll-up pin by Tony. Down for the 1 and only a 1 count. There you saw Connor in the ring. Johnny Farmer trying to come in as well. But Declan managed to kick out. There's the snap jab. The Irish whip. Big back. No, a little collision there. Rolling through DDT there by Declan, center of the ring. Tony now brought up onto his feet. The Irish whip into the corner of the Covenanters. Shoots for the leg, but no, Tony catches him. Scoops him up, tosses him into the corner himself. Now dragging him away from the ropes. Elbow shot to the back of the skull. Somehow Declan's managed to turn around and tag in Connor Stewart. And there he is with a double axe handle, taking Tony Lee Williams off his feet. Brought up now, kick to the midsection. And the Grizzly about to go for a ride. There's the big toss by Connor Stewart. Dragged away from the ropes. The big forearm across the face for the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Tony on 2. Tony now brought to his feet. The Irish whip into the corner of the Covenanters. Tagged in now is Kyron McAllister. Brought up, backbreaker, popped up into the suplex. Kyron letting the tag happen, letting Nick Black come into the match. Nick rolls him up straight away, double stomp into the midsection. Kyron feeling the effects there. Nick now brings Kyron up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection again, elbow shot into the lower back, into the neck breaker. And now flexing it out. Nick Black striking a pose for the ladies and gents in the audience. Brought up onto his feet now. Patella brainbuster. That could be enough to put Kyron out. Drags him away, forearm across the face. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Kyron on 2. Johnny Farmer up on the top rope. What's he looking for here? Kyron brought up onto his feet. Through the air, double axe handle missing. The pullback lariat by Kyron catches Nick Black instead. Nick now having his neck cranked around by Kyron McAllister. Kyron desperate to get that King of the North title back, it seems. I hear that he might have posted a little something for all to see. Kyron now. What's he looking for here? That invert figure 4. Got it locked in deep. But Nick Black's tapped out already. Johnny Farmer couldn't make the save. Nick Black tapping out. And Kyron McAllister picks up the victory for the Covenanters. Here you see Kyron taking a big knee shot into the jaw. Nowhere to go but to take it straight to the face. And there was the pin after by Johnny Farmer. Unsuccessful. Connor almost tossing Nick Black out the ring there with that bomb. Unsuccessful pin there. Here you see that big Uranagi slam delivered to Johnny Farmer. But your winner by way of submission, Connor Stewart, Declan Shaw and Kyron McAllister, your Covenanters. But that was supposed to be your main event. But we are not done there. Derek Steele using one of his anti-up victories. Oh shit, wait a minute. No, apparently we're not going away straight away. Kyron and Connor celebrating with the crowd. Declan's been jumped and being dragged into the backstage area by Caleb James. And it looks like Caleb James is trying to catch Declan Shaw at his weakest. So Caleb James trying to jump in and grab a hold of a shot of the Iron Skull. And there you see Declan now tossing him into the crate. Overhand right. Big forearm to Caleb James. Scoops him up. Back breaker there over the knee. Caleb now being helped up onto his feet. Declan takes a gut shot there by Caleb James. They'll wind up the throw and down the corridor towards the gorilla position goes Declan. Overhand right clubbing over the shoulders. Sidestep though by Declan. There's the Northern Light suplex. Ankle hitting that shelving unit. Caleb helped up onto his feet now. They'll wind up the throw and, well, out into gorilla position we go. Maybe Kyron and Connor can come back and help him. Helped up onto the feet now. Knife edge chop lights up the chest of Caleb. Caleb comes back with the big forearm shots. Bear like four. Big forearm back though by Declan. Step up Insaguri catches Caleb there. Stomp down though, but Caleb rolls away. Caleb caught now. They'll wind up the throw and into the crate goes Caleb James. Overhand right there by Declan. Declan though with a quick snap suplex on the floor goes Caleb James. Swing and a miss there with a kick to the spine. Caleb now comes running in with a lariat missing. Big gut shot there by Declan. Forearm to the face. Arm drag takedown. Scooped up. Back drop suplex there. Stomp down into the lower back. Brought up onto the feet now is Declan. Spoke a little shit there to Caleb as he got brought to his feet. Wind up the throw. Shoulder first into the wall goes Caleb. Big forearm rocking his jaw. Snap jab though by Caleb fighting back. Again looking for those forearms, but snap jab there by Declan. Big right hand scoops him up on the shoulders. Backbreaker into the gut buster. Caleb bouncing hard off the knee of Declan Shaw there. Now being brought up onto his feet. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Caleb though grabbing a hold, tossing him back into the gorilla position. Quick to follow up is Caleb James. Grabs himself a steel chair. Declan taking the shot across the lower back. And another shot across the back. And again now to the knee. Dumping down the chair. Right on the head of Declan Shaw there. Stomp down into the chest. Another stomp down. Caleb now trying to deadlift Declan off the floor with the gut wrench suplex. Helped up onto the feet now. Declan ducks under, delivers a big knee lift. Side leg drop kick takes down Caleb James, and now Declan lays in wait as Caleb is trying to get up now. Kick to the midsection. Here comes the code right onto the floor, and Declan Shaw still holds on to that Iron Skull Championship. I now need to confirm with Miss Jones the match that was booked by one Derek Steele. Aha, here we go. I have it now, sorry. Bear with me while we set this match up. We're going to keep entrances off to keep this going quick as possible. Apologies, but, well, I've got another show to do. But here we go. It's going to be a Hell in a Cell snap, tap or nap match between Jester and Alex Wolf, the Immortals, and the boys of the Core, Corey Quinn and Bison Man.
So this match booked by Derek Steele, your winner at Ante-Up, your second place winner at Ante-Up. And he decided to use his selection for this match here, booking this match into the SWA card. Has he put the boys, the Immortals, at a disadvantage with them being in action already once tonight? Corey Quinn going after Just a Wolf. We saw Corey pick up a roll-up win over Michael Carter in 44 seconds last time in tag action. They are the UK Three Lions Wrestling Tag Team Champions thanks to their wildcard spot at the Ante-Up pay-per-view. The Immortals chasing down the Last Train Robbers for that tag team titles of SWA. So if they can beat some champions here again tonight, it could be good news for them as they head towards the pay-per-view. There's Corey Quinn tying up Jester. There's the German suplex. Alex with the elbow shot to the top of the head. Corey Quinn jumping neck breaker, saving his partner there. Taking down Alex Wolf. Snapping over Jester now. Going to work back on Alex. Bison bringing up Jester, tossing him across the ring. And there's the knee shot to the head. Brought up onto the feet now. Ducked under. There's the pull on over. Duck under with a lariat there by Alex. Jumping leg drop across the chest. Spin out power slam. Holy shit, Bison man. Swinging around, taking down Jester Wolf. Alex perched up, changes his mind. There's a gut shot. There's a big knee into the midsection of Bison. Tossed into the corner as Jester snapped over. Stiff kick down the spine of Corey Quinn now. Bison now looking to scoop up Jester up on the shoulders, but Jester slips out. Chop blocks the knee from underneath Bison man. Tossed into the forearm of Jester Wolf was Corey Quinn. Now rolled through into the single arm power bomb. Bison grabs up Alex from behind. The Irish whip into the corner. As Jester works over Corey Quinn. Bison man with the overhand right in the corner. Big boot to the face by Alex Wolf. Bison slips out the back, kick to the back of the calf. Now the headbutt into the back of the skull of Alex Wolf. Alex being helped up onto his feet. Jester eats an overhead kick. Scooped up on the shoulders. Bison, oh, he's doing some squats here. Delivering the power slam. As you see Jester now with a sleeper hold. Rolling over, there's the jawbreaker. But Corey Quinn could be in trouble here. Jester Wolf, no. Corey slips out. Club and blow over the head. Whiplash effect by Alex Wolf there. Corey whipped into the corner now. Kick to the midsection. Gut shot there by Alex Wolf. But Bison quick to throw him into the corner. Jester now grabs up Bison as he sees him walking over towards his partner in the corner. Corey Quinn with a drop toe hold into the crossface as Jester's chopping away at the legs of Bison, but there's Jester with the save. And the German suplex to Bison now. Back elbow shot by Corey, catches Jester, makes him kiss the knee. Helped up to the feet now. Fireman's carry takedown over the shoulders we go. Corey Quinn being helped up to his feet. Oh, the running hip attack in the corner to Bison man. Bison scooped up on the shoulders of Alex Wolf. There's that flapjack effect. Just tossed out to the floor. Alex now being caught by Corey Quinn. It's 2-on-1 inside the ring. Brain buster there by Corey to Alex. Quinn now bringing Alex Wolf up to his feet. They're grabbed up from behind. Corey now eats a Northern Lights suplex from Alex. Just a Wolf with a Revolution knee strike to Bison man. Corey trying to get up onto his feet. Slides back into the ring. Forearm into the lower back of Jester. Spins him round. There's the drop toe hold. The club and blow by Bison. The gut shot by Alex. Alex has got to save his partner here. There's the stomp down. Bison now tries to scoop Alex up. But Alex with the quick save. There's the kick into the midsection. The Manhattan drop by Corey Quinn. Bison now with the headbutt. And Corey lays in wait for Jester Wolf from behind. Kick to the midsection. Setting him up on the shoulders. Dominator. Flying through the air with that big body splash is Bison man. Jester swaying around in the breeze. Bad news for him. Collar and elbow type, Jester pushing away. Double axe handle missed by Bison man. Not enough though to distract Jester Wolf.
has him up on the shoulders. Alex pushing Corey down to the floor. The backbreaker being locked in, but just managing to escape. Corey slipping out the back door. Inverted DDT to Alex Wolf. Just with the overhand right. The Cobra of a sleeper hold locked in. As Corey Quinn now goes to work with the combination strikes. Discus lariat. Can Corey get there in time to save Bison Man? Yes, he can. Alex now takes a kick to the midsection. Brought up. Patella Brainbuster. I know Corey has a name for it, but I haven't got my cards in front of me. Wasn't expecting this match. It was last minute booking. And whoa, just a Wolf just got knocked out by a senton. But you got to think the Immortals were in action earlier on tonight. They were wore down. Even though both were, no, Jester was the victorious of the two. Here you see Bison Man with the gut buster into that senton, the knockout blow, taking out Jester Wolf. I know there's been an exchange. The core want Alpha. Alpha were told by Ivor Cyanide that they ain't ready. Well, excuse me, Ivor Cyanide. This was booked by one Derek Steele. He disagreed with you clearly, and the core came out victorious. What you gotta say about that? So congratulations to the core. But for now, this is the SWA, and that is all we've got time for here. We are running behind what I planned was my schedule, so we're going to be about a 5-minute break max, and 3 Lions Wrestling will be all with you shortly. So as always, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, well, just don't get caught at being bad. For now, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Peace out, fuckers. Don't forget, if you want a challenge for the King of the North, throw in those promos, tag us on Twitter, send them to the locker rooms, make them public, let everybody see that you're staking a claim to that King of the North. Mrs. Utaker and Declan Shaw, remember your asses have targets on them right now. Adios, people.